so ill-prepared, my goodness. Where do I put everything? Hell. Right, Chelsea. Right, Night Hunting Gamer. I remember that name, so I like it. Okay. Today's a very big day. If you like me and you like playing the F1 games, let's turn this down. Yeah. Sleep schedule's all right. We're locked in. Had a couple rough days, but you know we're dialed. We're in there. Okay, right. Let's go. So today we have the reveal trailer for the 2026 Formula 1 DLC. What would you call it? I don't even know. It's a reaction of this. You can see it here. I don't know what to call it. It's an add-on, that's what it is. Okay, so I don't really know what to expect, honestly, because of just the way this game works. I'm expecting very little. I'm expecting the models of the cars. I'm expecting a very, very basic version of the overtake mode and all that bollocks. And I'm honestly expecting them. I'm pretty sure it's already been confirmed, but I haven't seen it. I'm expecting them to announce the Madrid Ring, or Madrid Ring. Ain't it actually called the Madrid? What an awful name, but yeah. That's what I'm expecting. It's not high, but I'm also expecting it to cost a few quid, to be honest. This is EA we're talking about, the greediest game company in the world. Maybe behind Ubisoft. Actually, no, they're just dumb. But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not really bothered about how much it costs. I'm going to be getting it anyway, regardless. I'll probably be doing like a Cadillac Road to Glory on it as well. But we're just here to see what's kicking about. You know, we're going to see what's available, what we're dealing with, and then afterwards, when this is over and we've had a little chat, I'm going to be heading into a new career mode on F1 25. So it's going to be a decent stream. You right, Debbie? €45? I don't think it'll be that much. I mean, that's almost the price of the standard F1 25 game. I'm saying it's going to be somewhere in the range of £20 to £25, which I believe that's sort of the same as euros nowadays. I think that is about, what, 20 to... Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know exchange rates anymore. Let's play something in the background for the next 15 or so minutes, because we do have some time until we get underway. I guess we just stick on this, I suppose. Try GTA or Mobus. I don't know what Mobus is. GTA, I've played it, but not my kind of game. Will I play F1? I will be, absolutely, after we discuss this. Absolutely, yeah, we'll be locked in. Did I see Max in the last 24 hours? I haven't, no, I don't know him personally. That's like his past self. That isn't him nowadays, so no, I haven't seen him. But yeah. Discord? I mean, if you're asking if I have a Discord, I do. I just never use it. In fact, I don't actually think I've used it for about a year. Try Mobile Legends or Honor of Kings, you'll get views in India. I mean, you make a great point. I probably would, but to be honest, mate, if I wanted to get views, I wouldn't be playing F1, or I wouldn't be doing anything to do with F1. Do you know what I mean? I would be playing a more popular game, or I would be just following what's trending. You know, I'm not doing this to become successful. I'm doing it because I just like F1, like driving cars. Do you know what I mean? But yeah. Love for streams. Thanks, Kieran. Am I excited? Honestly, I'm a little bit nervous as well, because I feel like I'm putting my expectations too high even though they're already quite low. I'm literally expecting them to have the models of the cars, the new track, and Cadillac, and that's it. And I feel like we're still not going to get that. But I'm gonna stay optimistic, you know? I got you, bro. Keep going, full support. Thanks, mate. That's appreciated. Let's look at some chats. I tell you what, one thing I have noticed looking through the... How many people got waiting? There's only 2,000 people waiting. Wow, this game is cooked. Okay, one thing I noticed a few hours ago is I was looking at the live stream chat, and the negativity that I have been seeing is egregious. I understand that people don't like the F1 games. I understand people don't like the way Codemasters make their games. They want F1 to be full-on simulator, like iRacing level. I don't really like that. I prefer it to be more arcadey because it's meant to be fun. What would be cool is a different F1 game that is proper realistic simulation like iRacing, like a separate game. This, though, I prefer it to leave it as it is, but yeah. The negativity I'm seeing in the chat, just in general, about the way the game is, you know, don't hype it up, it's gonna be crap. It's like, come on. I know you might not think the game's great, but then why are you here? It's like people that chat shit to me. It's like, well, you're watching me. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. But, yeah. Apparently, also, the release date got leaked. I saw somewhere that EA or Codemasters, whoever, they released a blog post that said the F1, this DLC pack was going to release on June 3rd. I would be very surprised if that's real, because, let's be honest, EA of all companies releasing a trailer and then dropping the thing that the trailer's for within 2 weeks sounds a bit unrealistic, so I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah. Wonder if you can pre-order it. I'm going to assume no, because, I mean, it's not a game, is it? One thing I'm curious as well is just how it's going to work. I mean, I assume it's just going to be, like, on the main menu alongside, you know, like, career mode, breaking point, all that. It will just say F1 2026. But if you think about it, surely they're going to have, like, a whole new, like, career mode section, all new menus, unless they merge them. So, say, like, my driver career, I've got the Daniel Ricciardo one. If I want to start a new career mode, I have to do it on, like, one of the 3 profiles you get, and then it lets you select 25 or 26 or something like that. You know what they do with, like, if you want to add Cadillac or if you want to add Connosport or not, it's like gives you the option. I think it'll do that rather than give you 3 whole new career mode saves, but yeah. Hope we have classic cars, someone says. No. Honestly, I don't understand the big deal about classic cars. Like, yes, I understand in 2020 and before they were quite cool, but I don't think I ever used them for more than 10 minutes. They're cool, but just by themselves, and then all you can do with them is a Grand Prix. It's just a bit... I don't miss them. If they actually integrated a system where you could race with, like, a different era of car in a full-on career mode, that would actually be quite cool. But yeah. I'm watching on the EA Sports F1 channel, just the official one, to be honest, yeah. I was saying yesterday the DLC is bullshit and isn't coming, but here we are. Yeah. Fair, yeah. To be honest, the lack of any sort of info about it was a bit concerning, but they haven't... They've gone for the low-key approach. They haven't gone mental with marketing and advertising, maybe because they know it's not very good. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we're locked in. To be fair, I do hope that they have actually done, like, some big changes or there's something massive. Because you got to think, F1 25 came out in, what, May or June of last year? So it's been almost exactly a year since F1 25 came out. And obviously, I don't really count the season passes, the podium passes, and all the cosmetics as, like, updates because probably takes 10 minutes. So... they've basically had a year to make this update, or since they decided that F1 26 wasn't going to be its own game anymore, it's going to be a DLC. So it's been at least 6 months. It's probably more, but just call it 6 months. That is a hell of a long time to just make 11 car models, and that's it. So I do hope that we've got things like the Madrid Ring, we've got, like, a whole new, like, battery system, We've got... I don't even know what else. That's basically about it, really. That's all you can really hope for. When does the trailer come out? It comes out in 7 minutes, boss. 7 minutes. 4 p.m. BST. Yeah, genuinely, there was no info. It was like nothing. Dead silence. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're releasing a trailer for it tomorrow. I'm pretty sure they announced this 2 days ago. So, no, like, build-up whatsoever. I also heard there was going to be, like, a creator event or something where they get all creators. Didn't invite me. No, I'm joking, they shouldn't. But yeah, where creators can go to an event, play the new DLC, and then give their thoughts on it. I assume they're going to pay the creators to speak good on it if they actually think it's crap. But, there you go. To be fair, I think I'll like it no matter what. I mean, people say F125 is one of the worst games in the series. I love it. I think it's the best, maybe apart from 23, you know? So, yeah. I mean, to be fair, my standards of what's good or not is so much lower than other people's and most people. I think this current F1 season's quite good. Most people are like, what even is this? This is not Formula 1. I'm like, ooh, look at that car. You know, it's just a different mindset. I'm just happy to play the game, do you know what I mean? You alright, Kentucky? How you doing, mate? Can we have Mazepin as an icon? That's a great comment from someone. Do you know what I've actually just realised as well? I know this is technically not a new game. It's obviously a DLC. One thing I've noticed is that every other year, the F1 game is awful. 2022 was egregious. 2024 was, in my opinion, well, 22's the worst, 24's the second worst. It's like, so imagine you've got like a tier list. You've got F, you've got 22, D, you've got 24, and then you have to go all the way up to A to get to 25, 23, and 21. This is an even number, this is 26. But maybe, because it's not an actual game, it's a DLC, the curse won't continue, you know? I'm also an F1 streamer from India. Oh, that's decent, mate. It's nice. It's still it's lovely to see people still kind of sticking by the game and like streaming it and making content on it, because obviously, like I was saying earlier, it's not good really if you want to like grow. Of course, if you're actually good at making content, it is. But you know what I mean. But yeah, that's really cool. Right, Oliver. I love F1 2020. I'll be honest, I don't like 2020. It's not as bad as 22 and 24, of course, but I've never, like... I've played it and been like, eh. I haven't played it and gone like, this is generational. Although, to be fair, I only played 2020 after playing 21, and I haven't played it for that long. You gotta think, 21, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I all have at least 1,000 hours on. 2020, I've only got like 60. So maybe it's because I haven't played it enough, but I don't get the hype. It's not great. It's just kind of there. Eagerly waiting for the DLC. Me too, mate. I'm very much looking forward to it. I don't know what I'm looking forward to more, to be honest. The new track, if it is going to be available, or being able to drive as Checo Perez officially, of course. I can mod Checo in the game right now, no problem. But seeing it official, in the official Cadillac suit, with the Cadillac car, oh, it's going to be incredible. And I think I will be doing a Cadillac Road to Glory. I know that's really boring, but purely because Checo's my favourite driver, I feel like it has to be done, do you know what I mean? Do I play Rocket League? I don't anymore, but I started this channel on Rocket League. It's my most played game, probably in my top 5 games of all time, so absolutely, mate, yeah. I'm a controller player. That's very respectable, to be honest. I feel like anyone that sticks on controller is, for reasons or not, they don't have a sim. People who play on controller, if you're decent, then I just respect you massively, because I can't fathom. It's a bit like people who can drive without ABS. I can't even begin to go round a medium speed corner. One of those where you don't really have to brake. Even I lock up on those. So those two things, yeah, fair play. Do you know what I mean? How much hours do I have on F1 25? That's a good question. I've got 213 on one account, but I think I've got about 700 on the other account. So it's about 1,000, which to be fair is kind of the normal. It sounds like a lot, but when it's basically all you do, you got to think, I wake up, I do streams, I make videos, I do all that. I don't really play the game outside of making content. And it's always, it always usually gets to about 1,000. 2021 is still my most played F1 game. I've got 1.2k. I mean, compared to some of the other games I play, I mean, Rocket League, I've got 4,000. Do you know what I mean? My least favourite driver, I'll be honest, I don't dislike any driver ever. Even your Lance Strolls in that. I think, just because he's really boring, I'd say Esteban Ocon. But a factor of that is just that sometimes I just forget he's on the grid. I don't mind him. I'm sure he's a great bloke, but I mean, yeah. That's it, really. Use traction control assist medium. Is tough to handle the car on controller. It does. And yeah, turning also is awful. That whole thing where it's like predetermined. I mean, I get the idea, but it just, no. Although, to be fair, I went on controller for 10 minutes and set a lap faster than the one on wheels. So maybe I'm just crap. Do you know what I mean? Mine's Lawson. That's actually a good pick. Purely because he has a bit of a beef with Checo. So maybe that should be my my answer. But yeah. Controller 0 assist for 7 months. Yeah, see, that's insane. I mean, I said I respect people massively who don't use ABS and play on controller. Combining both of them, oh my. I can't even begin to get to that level of driving. I mean, I thought turning the racing line off was massive for me. That made me feel like I've done really good. And then there's it's like turning the racing line off was a 5-foot brick wall. I've got over that. ABS is a 200-foot brick wall. It's just not something I can do. But yeah. Anyway, we have just under a minute until the premiere starts. I don't know if YouTube's going to do that thing where it plays like a 3-minute intro to build up hype. I think now we are going to pause the GOAT F122 theme made by, I believe it's made by, yeah, Ian Livingston. Absolute GOAT. Like, absolute incredible human being. The fact he made 22's theme and 21's theme, oh my, generational run. I don't like Shaw after what he did to Allison. I don't know who that is. I assume you don't mean the Liverpool goalie. So, there we go. Or maybe you meant Aston. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, I can see why you don't like Stroll. I basically think to myself, I've never met him, so I can't say I don't like him. I mean, maybe I could say I don't like how he acts, like, on camera or when he's on the track, but I mean, I can't exactly say I dislike him because of who he is. I don't know who he is, you know? Okay. Here we go. I'm excited. Oh, it's here we go! Let me know if that's too loud, but we have a custom intro. Not just on YouTube, but also from F1 themselves, using a cool transition from the game. That is elite. What's my time on Canada? I mean, time trial, I've never played it. The only time I can give you is from my Daniel Ricciardo series, which was like a 1 minute 10.2 in a midfield car. I don't know. It's too loud? Okay. Good to know. Mullet's looking good. I mean, to be fair, I don't really know what a mullet is. This is just my natural hair. So there you go. Decent. Okay, 1 minute to go. Like I said, I'm excited, but I'm nervous. I've put my expectations in, but I still feel like I've set them too high, even though they're already very low. All I'm expecting is updated car models, Checo Perez, and the new track. Surely there's more to it than that. Apparently there's going to be the 2026 F2 season as well, which is quite cool, but there you go. Seems like we actually have some good amount of people here as well. 12,000 people in the waiting room for this trailer, so it seems like there is still a bit of motion with the F1 game. Alright, Vortic. Can we stop with this transition? Here we go. 10 bleeding seconds. Been waiting, what, technically a year for this. This better be the most absolute cinema piece of media that the world has ever produced. I'm going to watch it just as it is, and then afterwards I'll go through it. Here we go. Holy shit. Is that's Sonoda? Okay. Yep. That's not the new car. That makes sense, because that isn't... Oh, there you go. Out new cars.
New teams. New
Well,
rules.
there's one new team. There you go. Oh, yes. Rewrite... I don't know what that said. Rewrite grid. Good English, that. Oh, nice transition as well. I don't really know what to say so far. It just kind of seems like a nice-looking trailer. I'll tell you what, if this is... I mean, I assume it's just a trailer, but it seems like they've got a graphics update. That'd be very good if that's in the actual game.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes, that's what we need.
To Madrid.
That is what we need. There it is, the new Madrid ring.
This will be spectacular.
It is actually called the Madrid. How do you say it? Madrid? Madrid? I don't know. Just saw Cadillac as well. Oh, right. Imagine if the graphics actually look like that. That'd be incredible. And them cars, they do look lovely.
The gap is closing. It's going right to the line.
Let's go, boys.
Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that. So the leaked release date was actually the release date. June 3rd, 2026 is when it's going to be releasing. So that is only... What? That's 2 weeks from now. Only 2 weeks. New teams, Audi and Cadillac. I still don't know how you meant to say that. It says Mad Ring. Who knows? Got the lineups. Those models don't look great. That, I mean, Bortoletto looks like he's a politician from, like, South London and on a PS2. We've got, you know, Hajar in the Red Bull, Lindblad in the Racing Bulls. I mean, it says new regulation, so I assume we are getting some kind of system with, like, the battery and all that, but that was pretty good. Madrid. That is an awful... Why don't you just call it the Madrid Ring? That is such a better name, but there you go. Do you get it for free? It says wishlist now, so I'm going to assume no. I can have a quick look on Steam and, tell you. No, it just says wishlist. Rewrite the grid, all new teams, new driver lineups, new track. Feel the thrill and get behind the wheel of lighter, smaller cars with cutting-edge active aerodynamics for a more responsive drive. These next-gen cars, enhanced by F125's improved physics, offer exhilarating racing for both seasoned pros and newcomers. So, we are getting some form of new physics model as well. Nothing, I'm not seeing anything about the price, I'm just seeing wish listing, but yeah. Honestly, that was pretty good. I'll be honest, there's not really much to analyse. I thought there'd be a bit more to go over, but not really. It was kind of just... It's kind of just a load of cinematics of cars, to be honest. I don't really know what to say. I will say, like I said, if the graphics actually get an upgrade and looks like this, then that's good. Although I assume, obviously, this is just for the trailer. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's great. We've got the new track. We can see a little bit of it here. That section looks quite fun. That's like Miami's Sector 2. It also is exactly like Miami, how it's just cut off from a normal road. Imagine you gotta go to work and you turn up and there's a Formula 1 track in the way. Like, that would just be that's just inconvenient, you know?
Spectacular.
Maybe new crash physics? I assume they just mean, like, the driving, handling, because obviously they're new cars. Valtteri Bottas in the Cadillac overtaking an Alpine in the pocket. If only they could do that in real life, you know, that'd be great. That'd be decent. I'll tell you what, though, I haven't actually seen this new track. I know there's been a couple on-board laps of it, but I haven't seen it proper. But this track looks fun. It looks good. It's like a mixture of Miami and Netherlands. I mean, Miami's awful, but Netherlands is a fantastic track. But yeah, overall, I like it. I am live, Jessica. I'm locked in. I should do an Aston Martin Cadillac Road to Glory. Honestly, I was thinking Cadillac just mainly because new team, Sergio Perez, but Aston Martin might be a better choice purely because of how awful they are in real life, you know? Right then, well, that was actually over way quicker than I thought. Of course, I'm not heading off stream. I've got some F125 to play, but let me read this quick. So, it requires F125, all game updates. F2 2026 season update. So, they haven't even included that in this, but it's basically there it is. We are getting F2 2026. That means we are going to have 3 years of F2 in one F1 game, which is just quite funny. So, yeah. There we have it. That is going to be the season reveal trailer. We have got the new cars. To be fair, it's literally what I said and what I expected. New track, new models, driver transfers, and potentially a new physics model. Because obviously there are a load of new cars. I'll tell you what, look at... If I wish I could get a screenshot like that in like high res, because that looks... Oh, actually, we can see the cockpit cam here as well. So it looks like we are getting... like a whole new interior as well. I mean, that's clearly a different steering wheel to what we have in the current game. Looks a lot more real. That doesn't. That looks like the current Alpine wheel. One thing I've noticed, they're both Astons. That's an Aston Martin. And you can see the wheel's got that, like, curve. That's an Aston Martin. Okay, no, I think that is just the same wheel. I thought for some reason it was a bit like flares off. Okay. Well, anyway. It looks good. Honestly, I'm excited. The fact that we're getting it in just 2 weeks as well is, like, electric, you know? I mean, I feel like that's good. I feel like it'd be bad to release something like this and then only have it, like, release it in, like, a month or two. Do you know what I mean? But, yeah. Will I get it? Oh, of course. I'll be locked in, mate. I'll be there on day one. You know what I mean? I'm in there. I think there are 2 focus on F127. Possibly, but to be fair, what can they even develop? They don't know what next year's cars are going to look like. And the current F1 game is basically the same as the last 3 in terms of, like, graphics and gameplay. So, I don't know. Apparently this bloke can see the price of it when he goes to wishlist it. But I don't see that. I'm trying to find the price for you lot, because obviously it's going to cost something. It wouldn't make it free. If you're kidding, it's EA. Come on now, lock in. And then as soon as I do that for like 5 minutes, we'll dial it in for some... Well, I'm starting a new career mode today, so that should be quite cool. New damage models, improved graphics. I mean... that'll be ideal. I mean, that's all you can really ask for. How much is it? I'm trying to find out, boss. I don't have a clue, I'll be honest. Is it a DLC or does it go solo? It's a DLC. It'll be for the F1 game. Oh, okay. I have a price. No, I don't have a price. Do I have a price? I'm not sure. No, I don't. Okay, that was just the Iconic Edition upgrade. I thought it was going to cost $28.99, but that's just for an Iconic Edition upgrade, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure I have... Oh, I don't know. I don't know a price for it yet, but it's coming out on June 3rd, so it's only 2 weeks away. They're probably going to release... If they're wishlisting it now, they're probably going to be releasing the price in, like, 24 hours, you know what I mean? But there you have it. That is going to be... For me, it says NA. Yeah, it does. For me as well, not available. Which is fine, but I'd imagine it's going to be between 20 to 30 quid. Anything more than that is outrageous. It should be less than that, because like I said, it's a track, it's car models... That's about it. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that will do us for the reveal trailer for F1 26, or the 2026 DLC, I guess you could call it. Now, I think we head into the game known as F1 25 to start my new career mode. Yeah, I had 2022 as well. I mean, that was before I started making content. Jeez, that game was awful. That game was terrible. I hated 22 with a passion. I mean, 23 was the first game I turned traction control off, and it felt the same as 22 with it on medium. It was bad. But yeah. Okay, just give me 5 minutes. I need to quickly, But basically, I need to go on my PC and change every single title on my streams, you know? That's what we're going to have to do. Shouldn't take too long, but yeah. After that, we're going to get locked in. I'm starting a new career mode. It's a My Team career as well, so should be quite cool, to be honest. Should be awesome. I mean, I'm driving at Melbourne and Japan. You can't go wrong. I mean, there's some unbelievable circuits. Alright, I need the pipe symbol. Is the pipe symbol just not on a keyboard, or am I dumb? Alright, and now I need this. Round 1, Australia. And round 2, Suzuka. Oh, no, that's not how that works. There we go. Copy that. Okay, here we go. I also need to go and change the thumbnail as well. It's actually going to take longer than I thought. All good. You. That. 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 There you go. I upgraded the thumbnail for this series as well. It's monumentally better. Okay, and then I change you to that. I won't put it in a playlist just yet. I'll just do that. Okay. So if you've seen this yet, but there is a deep dive on the 26th. We'll be locked in for that, absolutely, right now. Apologise, it's taking some time, but, I mean, it kind of just does. I'm not good at this whole PC navigation stuff, you know. Now I need to change. I'm going to go live on Instagram. I couldn't be bothered going live for the reveal trailer for Instagram, to be honest. I couldn't be bothered. But there we have it. I'm going to go live on there. Come on. There we go. Gonna work? There you go. Go live. You. And finally... Kablam. Right, I think I'm finally finished. Let me just double check. I've got... Yep, you're updated. Yep, you're updated. Okay, I think we're ready to lock it in. Now, to be honest, I was trying to play the new Forza game earlier, and it was just making my PC blow up. So, F1 might not even work at this point, but we're going to give it a go. You know, you got to try these things. Alright, Forecraft. Lewis or Max? I mean, I prefer Max. I think Lewis is better overall, but obviously right now Max is like generations clear. Of all time, though, I think Lewis is much higher. MotoGP is better than current F1. It probably is, but like I said to someone the other day, for some reason, I just can't get into other motorsports. You know, like GT, DTM, even like other formulas, like Super Formula and F2, I just can't watch it. I just get really bored. It's like the Indy 500, I believe, is on like this weekend. I got through the first 5 minutes of last year's one and turned it off because I was bored, you know? For some reason, F1 just hits different. It's strange, but anyway. Do that. Turn that off. Okay. I think I'm finally ready. Can stop playing the F1 22 theme. Buff, buff, buff. Right, I think we are locked in. I think the game is on. I think everyone can see. And we're dialed in. I'm doing alright, mate. We've just watched the 2026 reveal trailer. It was pretty fantastic. And now we're going to start a new series. So it's quite good. So, we have the new My Team Career mode. Before we do that, I'm going to show you the liveries that we have. You can also see there what livery we've got and what team we're going to be using. By the way, every single mod that I'm using for this is in the description. So if you want to use them, download them, show support to their makers, because these are all unbelievable. So the McLaren one, I've also changed the team names. We've got McLaren Marlboro because it looks cool. Obviously a nod to the 80s and 90s kind of Senna era. Ferrari, I've basically tried to make this like the 2026 grid. So Ferrari have got their 2026 car. Red Bull have got Ford, and it's... I mean, it even says Ford Racing in the UI thing. Mercedes, I think that, yeah, this is their 2026 car. I think them grey stripes make it stand out. Then we have Aston Martin, which have got the Honda. I don't actually know. I don't think this is what their car looks like in 2026, but it looks cool. And there isn't a 2026 other variant, so we're going to go with this. Alpine have not got their 26 car. It's actually supposed to be a nod to the 2021 car, because there isn't a 2026 Alpine mod, and this looks cool. Haas are their 26 chassis. Same with Racing Bulls. Same with Williams. And then, of course, we have Audi. Now, there won't be any Cadillac, unfortunately, obviously, because... well, I've got the 11th team. That is a thought, though, obviously. When F126 comes out, the DLC, we're going to have 12 teams if you could start a My Team with Cadillac, which I assume you can. So you can have 24 cars, or 24 cars. Sounds pretty cool. Now, the team that we're going to be driving as, you can see it right there, is going to be none other than BMW. I don't know what BMW stands for. It might not stand for anything, but there we have. You can also see I'm currently Kevin Magnussen, just because why not? It's one of those where it's just kind of funny. You know, just K-Max just knocking about in the F1 world screen. But, let's get into the actual career mode. I feel like that's probably quite a smart idea. But yeah, why is that? Oh yeah, finished it, that's why. I don't think there's much to go over, other than that. You've seen the livery, you've seen... I suppose I should probably show you who our drivers, and of the calendar. Although the calendar is identical to my Ricardo one, it's basically just most of the tracks I know with the racing line off, do you know what I mean? So, of course, one of the goated things about this mod is not just the livery, but we get a custom logo in the top right. As you can see, BMW Motorsport F1 team. We've got the badge. We've got the suits. We've got gloves. We've got, like, staff suits. And our drivers are going to be Tim Tramnitz, the GOAT from my old Lamborghini series. Or is it the Porsche series? I think it's a Porsche series. And then we have Valtteri Bottas, who I'm going to be driving as. I will be driving as Valtteri Bottas in this career mode because I feel like it. Alright, so there you go. That's that done. The calendar is going to look like this. We have got today, we're going to be doing Melbourne and Japan. Then we have Imola in Canada, Austria, Britain. It's basically, yeah, it's exactly the same calendar from the Ricardo series. It's just all the tracks I know with the racing line off, up until Singapore at least. So yeah. Is that what BMW actually stands for? I don't know what any of that means, but that's pretty cool to know. What if there was only one car instead of two? That is a great question. I don't know myself, to be honest. Right. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all this. You know what? I'm just going to do autofill because I don't actually know what any of this... I forgot this how My Team works. It's very, in-depth is the wrong word because it isn't. It's just buttons that don't really impact anything, you know? But yeah, we do have the new season grid reveal as well, so we get to see all of the new teams and new cars and new drivers. Why have we got contract talks already? It's been 14 days. I think we're alright, thanks. Can we get any upgrades going? Of course, unlike driver career, you have to research and then develop. You have to do both rather than just one, meaning upgrades take a bit more time. That's fine, you know? And I think, I don't know where we are in the, where are we in the R&D? Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be a tough first few, maybe the tough first season, to be honest. I mean, look at the state of that. We are... Well, I'm pretty sure Audi are closer to McLaren than we are to Audi. Wait, no, it's about the same. But yeah, that's the kind of gap we're dealing with. It's a bit like Aston Martin in real life, you know? Or Aston and Cadillac. We are going to be monumentally far behind the rest of the field. You'd also see the names I've chosen. I've gone back to the old days where I used to put the engine supplier's name in the team names. Obviously, Alpine, Mercedes, Williams, Mercedes, Aston Martin, Honda, Red Bull, Ford, that kind of thing. But yeah, I think we're just going to the first race. I don't think we've got anything else to go over. I think we lock it in. I mean, I understand it's German. It's just, I don't know German, so none of that really means anything to me, but it's quite cool to know that BMW actually stands for something, you know?
One of our research upgrades is...
New research upgrade? That is exhilarating, Matthias. I won't lie. You're a great footballer, but
Once
I
we
mean,
finish researching
thanks for
an
the
upgrade,
update.
we can start developing it for one or both of our cars. Head
No,
over
we
to the
can't do it for
development
both.
screen to
I
get
don't
started.
have the facility upgrade for that. I should probably focus on that, though, being able to upgrade both, or upgrade, you know, 2 bits at once. That would be ideal. Now, which one would that be? I need development expansion chassis, basically. Yeah, just get one of that. I think development expansion is probably the thing I want to focus on first, just because that will get us through some good upgrades. I think pit crew training will be good to have as well, and then we're also going to go for none of this, because none of that means anything to me. We are going to go for... Wow, none of this means anything. That's quite a good one, actually. Let's do that, yeah. Okay, I like it. Good. Can we get through the grid reveal now? Here we go, then. The grid reveal. I like it. Let's go. You right, Lewis? You right, Losley? You right, Lewis? Got Lewis and Lewis with both different spellings. Well, here it is, and here's the grid in all of its glory. You can see all the liveries. I've also got, oh, them Alpine suits. Ugh. They're lovely. As you can see as well, I've got the, Hajar and Red Bull and Lindblad in Racing Balls as well. I've also got a load of driver icons that aren't in the normal game. I think I can look at them in the driver market. Who is that? I need... Who was that? Where's your cockpit camera set up? I don't use that, mate, so it's just default, to be honest. Who is that for Red Bull? That is not Isaac Hajar. Who are you? Is that Neville Longbottom? What's going on there? Who is that guy? I need to see that, because I don't know who that is. That's just some random bloke they've stolen out of, like, Stockport. Hang on a minute here. Who is that? I mean, realistically, it doesn't really matter. I mean, aside from the grid reveal and this menu, you won't know. But, I mean, that's not happened before. I don't know who that is. That doesn't even look any... What is wrong with his hair? What is wrong with his trim? He's got, like, a skin fade and the back's, like, long like mine. Oh, I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happened there, but Isaac Hajar is had a few years on the streets, it seems. Yeah, not doing good. But we do have drivers like Sergio Perez on the grid. Obviously, I'm driving as Bottas, so there you go. We've got Daniel Ricciardo in the game. There, we have got a few others. I don't know if they're going to be here, but we can have a look. I think John Bennett's new. Yeah, because he's got Paul Aaron as his name. There's a couple more, them two. I've got Joe Guan Yu back in the game. We have got Kevin Magnussen is in the game as well, which is quite cool. And I thought I had drivers like Kimi Raikkonen and Sebastian Vettel and Nico Rosberg, but they don't seem to be here, but oh well. I think we just get into the first race. Enough stalling. I think we're too locked in. Yeah, okay, come on. There we go, thanks. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yep, cool, nice.
Hey,
there we
Chief,
go, okay.
We have a part or two
Might as well
ready
get
for
another bit of
development
research
because
going
they
before we
finished the
start.
search. Let's get that in motion.
Get that
shall we?
chassis going. Honestly,
Head to
chassis is going to be,
engineering
like,
for more info.
crucial. Preventing tyre wear and also having just better cornering is going to be, like, a lovely thing. Because straight line speed is always going to be an issue, even if I've got the greatest engine in the world. So I want to focus on chassis, and then aero, then powertrain, then durability. But chassis comes first. Pretty much all of my problems with driving on the game comes from the chassis. So that is going to be the #1 priority. And here we go then. I mean, to be fair, I forgot who made this mod. It's in my description so you can find out. But the fact that they've not only modded the livery, driver suits, driver gloves, but they've even added all this, like, pit crew and staff wear is just great. Because it almost looks like it's meant to be in the game, you know? It's not like some things don't work, like that Isaac Hajar model, which was just really funny. I don't know why that's happened, but there you go. Let me just quickly make sure that the session length is correct, which it is. 50% race, full quali. There we go. I don't know what to expect for today, really. Purely because, obviously, in the
this is it, a brand new season.
in the Ricardo career,
Hey mate, this
my
is Mark.
car's like a
this
midfielder.
Is going to be a good year. We're going to have a great time
Yeah,
together.
Mark,
And
no.
obviously the team are brand new, so I've set
I
everything
don't
up
know.
from
I
scratch.
don't know if
Let's
we're
make
going to
the
be
big
that.
boss happy and show that
I
we're
don't know if
not
it's going to be
just here on the grid
exciting.
to make up the numbers, all right?
There is a chance that we're going to spend most of our life at the back of the grid. You know, that is going to be the kind of vibe that we're dealing with. But you never know. Honestly, like I've said before, Melbourne is one of my stronger tracks on the entire calendar. Maybe aside from a track like Spa. I love my audio. It's blaring my eardrums. Do I go once a week live? I mean, I do, but I don't intend to. I'm just really lazy. I do have the time, just barely, in between my actual job to stream every day. I could. I am just really lazy. So, there you go. And we're off for the first ever lap in this BMW My Team Career mode. I did actually, fun facts, I believe when F125 first came out, I did a My Team Career mode on BMW on PlayStation, and obviously because there's no mods on PlayStation, I was using like a really, really bad livery just painted blue. And you can see how much we've upgraded since then, because now we have got actually BMW in the game. As you can see in the top left of your screen as well, we even have the BMW logo in the leaderboard thing. Honestly, this is up there with some of the best modding I have seen on this game. Like I said, livery, suits, gloves, logos, staff suits, pit crew, it is unbelievable. The fact it's free as well is just incredible. Now, yeah, I literally don't know what to expect for this weekend. Even with Australia being one of my stronger tracks, I don't know where to put my expectations. I mean, can I get into Q2? Is that going to be a thing? Am I going to storm my way into Q3 like I did in the Ricardo career? Am I going to finish last? Is my teammate going to out-qualify me? Like, I just have no idea what's going to happen. And I'm quite excited to find out, but I'm also a bit on the nervous side. And there is the first lap complete. Honestly, a very awful lap. Let's be honest, that was not good. Does this mod work in F124? It wouldn't, no. You could probably find a mod for F124, but you can't put an F125 mod in the 24 game as far as I'm aware. Different files and all that. Did I do the program on purple? If so, I'm just going to bin it off. Go on, racing balls, go through. Okay. I've mentioned it sound different because I've modded it to make it sound different, mate. I believe it's a V10. So, no more dreary sounds of the current engines, just blah, blah, blah. We got proper noise, you know? I have to go eat pizza in a while. That sounds great. How about pizza? So it's my 15th birthday, 5 years ago now. Alright, race strategy. Let's see if the medium tire feels any better than the hard. Now, obviously, it's basically just going to be a big load of problems. The tire wear is going to be really bad. The turning's going to be bad. Everything's going to be bad because obviously the car is brand new. I could have maybe made my car a little bit better from the off. Maybe gave myself some more resources so we're not at the bottom because we're not just last. We are far from 10th. Like, we are by far the worst team on the grid. It's not even a competition how far behind the rest of the field we are. It's going to take probably a whole season just to catch up to 10th in the R&D. It's going to be a struggle bus, but I'm willing to do it, you know? I'm like 12 seasons into that. I don't know how you've managed that, considering you can only play 10, but fair play. That's very impressive how you've managed to do that, to be fair. On a serious note, I'm doing a BMW MY TEAM, although, I mean, the Ricardo driver career isn't ending. I'm simply doing both at the same time, you know? I mean, the car feels a lot better on the medium compared to the hard, so... That is strange. Usually it's the other way around in any other car. Screw those V6 hybrids, that's exactly what I'm saying, mate. They are not good. It's just like the sound just doesn't... Like, when I listen to the old engines, I get like chills when they zoom past. These engines is just like... Did a Volvo estate just drive past me? Like, that's the vibe I get. It's just not great. I mean, I'm not fastest overall, but I mean, I'm not last. I mean, I'm ahead of Lawson, I'm ahead of Hulkenberg, and they're all on soft tyres. But of course, practice is always massively inflated. In my Danny Rick career, I'm on the top of most practices, and then, I barely get in the top 10 for quali, you know? So it literally means nothing. And although the car does obviously feel slow, it doesn't feel bad. I mean, I'm well up on the race strategy delta, so I'm clearly doing all right. It's just slow, but that's it. And that's fine. It's supposed to be. It's a brand new MY TEAM. It's going to be slow. That's the whole idea. I do think we're going to have a bit of like a contrasting result though, because I feel like Melbourne, we're going to look the bollocks, and then we're going to come in and maybe get into Q2 and things like that, and then we're going to go to Japan and just get massively humbled and finish dead last. But obviously, the main target, as it is in pretty much every series I do, is just beat my teammate. My teammate is a rookie in Tim Tramnitz, but technically I'm a rookie, do you know what I mean? But beat him, and all is well. Spend this first season as like a test season, get the car working, get the upgrades flowing, get the facilities upgraded, all things like that, and in season 2 and 3 we can go for it, you know? Country I'm in Britain. Oh, Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Oh, so you... Oh, okay, I get it. So you finished those first 10 seasons and then thought, you know what, I'm going to start over again. That's fair. That's actually... That's fair. Usually, I mean, I've never actually finished... I think the only career mode I've ever finished was my own one I did off-stream before I made F1 content. But I've... On stream like this, the Ricardo career, the career modes I did before, I don't think I've ever finished one or even got past season 2. I think the longest one I've done is my Lamborghini career, and that's only in like season 2, and it's only halfway through that. So I do hope that these two that I've got now can like get past season 3 maybe, you know, that'd be ideal. I mean, obviously the reason I ended the other two that I was doing, the what was I doing? I was doing like a Checo career, wasn't I? And then the Lamborghini career, because I wanted to start making my streams into YouTube videos, and I thought it would be a bit dumb to start that YouTube video series halfway through a season, so yeah. But I do want to start another one for the 26 like DLC. I think I want to do an Aston or Cadillac Road to Glory, but I might just keep that for stream only or something. I mean, this one, I'm gonna have to create a whole new YouTube channel, like F1 Crim career mode or something, because if I'm editing 3 different series, I mean, that's going to be 3 videos a day. I can't do that. I also enjoy right now just keeping my, like, this channel. Of course, I do upload a career mode, but making them big videos, like making Ricardo a world champion, driving 100 laps at Austria, those kind of videos, and, like, big ones. I like keeping it to that. So I might actually do that. I might actually make a second channel for that, but then it's, you know, starting from fresh, having no viewers or subscribers and all that. I don't know. Anyway, let's focus on the game. We are 4 laps into the race strategy program. We are sitting in P3. I mean, we're behind the front runners and we're ahead of the back runners. I kind of want like a midfielder to do a lap, like a... I don't even know, like a Haas or something, you know? Or a Mercedes. But I mean, sitting P3 in just not a very good lap either, just a normal run on the mediums, it's quite encouraging. I pick a different engine supplier, oh, that's fair. Make it a bit spicy, you know? Obviously, my main priority for this weekend is just not shunt. Although, of course, if I shunt bad, I'll just flashback. It's just I'd rather not in the first place, you know? Although, if I make a mistake, if I do something like this and I, well, give it one of them, I will obviously just continue. But if I properly shunt, then I'll probably use a flashback. Just because, yeah. Although the fact that I don't use the racing line and I can get through most tracks without crashing is actually really impressive. I used to crash every few laps with the racing line on. Nowadays, I'm a lot more consistent. I think it's because I don't overdrive as much. I used to, like, try and push the cars to 101%. Now I just drive consistently at 90, you know? And then every now and again, I'll do a quali lap that's like 100 or 99. But it's never really over. I don't really make them big cock-ups like I used to, like spinning out with like traction or something. Unless I'm under extreme pressure, like in a league race or something, but that's going to be the race strategy program over. The pace was consistent. The tyre wear, honestly, really not bad. That's 6 laps, and it's only in mid-20s. That's actually really good. Playing on a sim setup but TV pod is criminal. Well, you'll find most people do that. So, it's not criminal at all, to be honest. On the F1 game, at least. So, yeah, unlucky, mate. Sucks to be you. Time for some quali pace. Can I beat the Delta that I assume they're going to say, like, qualify 19th or something? I do wish I could put 24 cars on the grid, though. Imagine having Cadillac in this series as well. Cadillac, Audi, and BMW in the sport at the same time. Oh, that sounds great. This will, of course, also be some good practice for the actual quali. To get a soft run in just before we get into it. I mean, I'm up by half a second through 1 turn. So it seems pretty good. Beautiful track this is. This corner, this like sector that they've changed before the old one. Oh, it's just a lovely, it's a great upgrade. That's not bad, right? TV offset. Oh no, that's what I use as well. I mean, like I said, pretty much every content creator / streamer that I know of uses this camera. So I don't know what the big deal is. It's a video game, do you know what I mean? Use whatever camera you want. Some people like their camera on the nose. That's great. Feel free. It's your choice. They wanted second gear, I suppose that makes sense. Right, all things considered, that really weren't that bad. It's going to be a 1 minute 18.5 really isn't that bad for like the worst car you can drive in this game. This is worse than the 26 Aston Martin. You know, this is bad. Like, this is really bad. To set a lap time and go P1 overall, that's very good. I'm happy with that. Nice. So that's going to be practice over. We can now head into qualifying. I'm feeling confident, you know. I'm feeling good. Love watching you drive. Helps me chill out before I sleep. I mean, to be fair, people do say I've got a smooth driving style. Ugh. That Sector 1 is outrageous considering... Well, why is it 6/10. Why is it half a second quicker than anyone else? That's confusing. I mean, Sector 1 and 2 are so strong, and in Sector 3 it's lagging a little bit, but not really. I mean, I've beat Verstappen. I'm only a little bit behind Norris and Piastri. That is really, really good. Yeah, I mean, the thing with TV pod offset is that with offset, you can get like the closer FOV, but you can still see like the car, you know? Like if I go right here, if it wants to load. So this is TV pod offset. If I switch it to TV pod, you can't really get, like, if I lower the FOV, it's a lot more close in. Whereas with TV pod offset, you get the FOV low, but you can also see wide, so it's kind of like a perfect mixture. But TV pod, I only use that camera for thumbnails now, so I take screenshots in that camera view, because it's like, you know, the wider FOV and all that. But yeah, both views, I mean, like I said, any view in this game is quite good. I actually really like the, you know, the camera is on the nose. It's not like you can see the front wing, but it's on the nose. I love that view. Sometimes I use that view because it's quite fun. It feels a lot faster. But that's practice 1 over, and what a way to start the BMW career mode. We go fastest overall by 2.5 tenths to Verstappen. Now, of course, I don't expect I don't expect it to stay like that as we go into quali, but that has got to mean something. That has got to mean that we have got a car to compete, or I've got the skills to compete, because, like I said, Melbourne just seems to work for me. But I'm looking forward to this qualifying. I'm looking forward to this race as well. Japan, not so much. I'm prone to a mistake around there, but Melbourne, I think we could pick up a decent result to start us off, you know? Let me quickly start my recording. Oh, what's that? Oh, screen, can you come back here again? Alright, start that. There we go. Of course, I do intend to turn this into a YouTube video as well, so I'm going to record it while streaming it. And there we go. Ooh, what resource point? 1,000? 1,000 resource points just for turning up and doing a bit of practice. Yeesh, that's good. Do you know what I mean? Like, that is yuck.
Hello, everyone.
And here we are then in qualifying for our debut as BMW Motorsport Formula 1 team. I don't think I need to fiddle with my setup, honestly. I think it's great. It's got the perfect blend of straight line speed and cornering. Now, of course, as per usual, the main primary objective is beat my teammate, who is going to be Tim Tramnitz. If I can beat him, all is well. Although, to be fair, because it's our first ever weekend, just get the car across the line and, like, just drive it. Do you know what I mean? Excuse me. Just get laps in. Drive some laps. I've skipped a bit too far in the time here, but Tramnitz, 19.4. I did an 18.5 in practice, so I'm already a second up. This is probably going to be a bit quicker. Actually, I don't know. Even if it's the same, that's still a second quicker than him. And yes, he is a rookie, and he's in a new team with by far the worst car. So honestly, I can let him off. That's fine. Now, I don't know if I've got enough time to do this lap and then go back in the pits and do another lap. So this might have to be the all or nothing lap. Straight off the bat, I've not really given myself much of a chance here, but here we go. For the first ever qualifying lap of the BMW career mode. We're going to send it into turn 1. I've already braked too late. It's alright, I got the exit. We've recovered it slightly. All is well. Make our way up to turn 2. Kind of missed the apex, but again, it's okay. It's always recoverable, you know? Not a good first sector. Luckily, sector 2 is where I'm strong, because I've got great straight line speed. But I am going to be... oh, ignore that. I've gone 4 tenths quicker than Lindblad through sector 1. Keep in mind, he is roughly the knockout time, so that is really good. 325 kilometers an hour. It's not very fast, but we're going to go purple through sector 2 because of my straight line speed edge that I have set up for this car. 7/10 up on Lindblad on this first lap for BMW. That is electric. We now start Sector 3. If I make it into Q2, I remember to brake a little bit later through there. On the brakes for the penultimate corner. I tell you what, this has been not a great lap, and yet it seems like it's going to be pretty fast. We go around the final corner, right up against the wall. More overtake to be used as well. We cross the line, an 18.3. And it is not going to be enough right now. In fact, it might just be enough. But I'm quite surprised by that. I was 7/10 up on Lindblad or Lawson, and it's only enough for P16 on the grid. But honestly, I feel like I could improve. So if I have enough time to put another lap in, which honestly I don't think I will, then there's a chance. But I don't know. Oh no, we do have time. Okay, decent. So I'm going to be currently P16 with a 18.3. Which is enough to get through right now, but it's only by 40 milliseconds to Arvid Lindblad. If I could find a 10th or two, I should be safe, because I'll be ahead of Sainz as well. Sector 1, though, that is where I've got to find the time. If I can find time in Sector 1, then we'll be fine, because Sector 2 is obviously quite good. 21, I got stuck on one of those sausage curves. Yeah, it happens a lot, mate, don't worry. Would cockpit cam work with multiple monitors? It would, yeah. I mean, technically I've got 3 monitors, but yeah, people do have that. They have that setup where they got 3 little monitors. My monitor is like widescreen, so it kind of does the same thing. But yeah, that's absolutely a thing. People get 3 monitors, one there, one in the middle. Cockpit cam that goes across all 3, so you get like, it's like you could actually see, like you can look left and you'll look out your left window, you know? It's very, very cool. Obviously costs quite a lot. I'll see you in a little while, Chelsea. Right then, this is going to be a lap that is... We're going to need to find a couple of attempts. We might not need to. Hopefully no one improves, but obviously I would like to improve just in general. That'd be quite good. So this is going to be our second run in Q1, and we are hoping to find, like I said, a 10th or two. If we can do that, we might just make it into Q2. Now, turn 1, I definitely need to brake a little bit on the earlier side, which I do. I don't really get the exit, though, so we do find some improvement, but it's not great. Now, this is where I went a bit too deep on the brakes. That time I didn't go too deep on the brakes. Going to get the exit as well. Short shift, that was not good. That was a bit wide. Got a decent exit, though. And I'm going to find just a little bit of time. It's okay. It's a 10th. It's fine. We now go through turn whatever number. That was much nicer. Kept it on the track, kept it clean, and you can see the time starting to fly up. Look at that. 3 tenths up now. I'm going to greed of overtake and go down to about 30. And I have dropped down to P17, so I need this lap really bad. Purple sector 2, through the far chicane. That was lovely. Even more time found. We are now 4.5 tenths up on my personal best. Now, going into sector 3, I can brake a lot later, but I've braked a little bit too late. I'm going to go on the gravel, and I'm going to lose a little bit of time, but it's okay. Oh, I've gone wide as well. This has been an appalling sector 3 so far. Can I recover it? Still maybe find a 10th or 2, that would be ideal. Round the final corner we come. Go on, Gal! Oh, little bang with the wall. Okay, I've managed to keep the time in. 3.5 tenths found. Is it going to be enough for Q2? Yes, it is! BMW on debut. Make it to Q numero dos. Oh, that was good. That again, that wasn't a fantastic lap, but it's only enough by 11 I mean, technically it's a bit more than that. It's going to be 26 milliseconds between safety and knockout. Look how close that is, by the way. 1/10. You've got 17th to 12th, all split by 1/10 of a second. Jeez Louise. We get into the 17s as well. Tim Tramnitz, no real surprise, is going to be last. But look who's P21. Kimi Antonelli is out second to bottom. I don't know what's happened there, but we get into Q2. Love it. I've got some pizza BRB. See you later, Jessica. Enjoy it. But we move into Q2 now. And honestly, if I could just... I know I'm not getting into Q3, obviously. But if I can just improve on my Q2 time, I feel like that would be decent, you know? I feel like that would be a decent result. if I can just do better than my previous lap. Although it's going to be quite the challenge, right now I'm going to have to set a 17.7 to make it into the provisional top 10, which is 2/10 faster, more than 2/10 faster than I did on my Q1 lap. Don't know about that, we're going to give it a go though. Honestly, if I can match myself and not mess up that corner there, it might just be possible. But it's going to take an extremely good lap of Melbourne to find that kind of lap time, you know? Like a Hamilton Singapore 2018, you know, it's going to have to be absolutely perfection. But here we go then on Q2. I do have a second run if I need it. Through turn 1, it's a little bit easy on the throttle with Noah, but it's okay. Now this corner I've kind of been struggling with a braking point. That was just about perfect. Got the car nice and slowed down. Ride that curb. Oh, that was much nicer. Got the exit as well. Keep it flat through there. That has been a much better sector 1. Through turn whatever number. Not as good as my previous lap, but I kept it on the track, which is nice. I didn't actually see if I was up on Hulkenberg. I'd assume I'm not. This is the sector where I do gain on the cars ahead of me because obviously that straight line speed. And we do go purple through sector 2. Keep it flat through there. That was much nicer as well. Now sector 3 I need to remember. Brake a little bit earlier. That's lovely. Hit the apex. Oh, I'm going the gravel again. I thought I absolutely nailed that. I hit the apex perfectly, but evidently I just kind of didn't. Oh, broke too late through there. It's been, once again, just a really bad sector 3, but it's not a bad lap overall. Am I going to improve on my 17.9? We crossed the line to say 17.3? What? Okay. I won't lie, I wasn't anticipating that. I thought that was going to be a 10th quicker, 2/10 quicker. I didn't think that was going to be over half a second quicker. Well, there you go then. That is going to see Valtteri Bottas in the BMW go into the top 5 in Q2. Fair play. All right, decent. The gap to the knockout is 4/10. I don't even think I need to do a second run. I'm going to risk it. I think I've just got into Q3. Like that. Bosh. Bob's your uncle. Straight in. And I am. I stay P5, which means that BMW on debut with the worst car in the game, I have managed to get into the top 5 within a second of fastest man Norris, who was half a second up on Piastri. I'm only 4/10 off Piastri. I have no idea where that lap time has come from, but we absolutely take it, do you know what I mean? Jeez Louise, what a time to be alive. And now we move on to Q3. Obviously, this is just going to be one run. Just give it everything and just see what happens. Now, 17.3 is what I managed last time. Right now, that would see me finish 8th or 7th or, yeah, 8th. So we do have a chance here to beat Sainz and Stroll, but I'm going to have to put in a very good lap, basically match my previous lap. And again, I feel like I can actually improve on my previous lap, but I've still got to go and drive the rest of it. This corner is where I can find a lot of time, and the penultimate corner. It's just, I've got to do the rest of the lap really good if I hope to manage that, you know? Okay. Clear track ahead. Let's have it, people. Let's do it. BMW in the Q3 for the first time. 100% Q3 record already. Here we go. Turn 1. Nice on the brakes. Good apex. Lovely turn 1. That was gorgeous. ERS enable. We make our way down into turn 2. On the brakes, it's a little bit on the late side. No, it's actually good. We ride the curb a little bit, but honestly, that's all right. Game is stuttering a little bit, which I'm not happy about. Why is that happening? I don't know, but it's not stopping me from putting in a really good, strong sector 1. We go through turn 5. We're going to ride on the grass a little bit. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's really bad. brakes and turning was just far, far too early. That was really bad. That's kind of costed me a little bit there, which is slightly annoying. Making our way up to the far chicane. Turn in. Oh, it's not good. It's alright, actually. It's not bad. Make our way down to the corner. I just can't seem to get right. Now, stay on the brakes. That's it. That's it. That's what you want. Go on. That was really nice. Almost flat through there. Really nice braking. Ride that curb. Why not? Round the final corner. Okay, that was a superior Sector 3 to my previous lap. We're going to cross the line. A 17 dead. We are going to put it P5 on debut. That feels good. It's again though. There's time in that lap.
Qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head
The
into
state of that lap by Max, by the way. 15.8, half a second up. But look at Valtteri Bottas. P5 almost got into the 1:16s, which only 4 drivers managed. In like, I need to say this because I'm trying not to exaggerate it, but it's a fact. Our car, in fact, I'll show you lot on the RND as we load into the race just how far behind the BMW is, just to show how good that performance was. You know, like look at this. If I can even see it, can't even see it. Well, basically, our gap to 10th is the same as 10th to 1st. That's how far behind we are, and yet I've gone and put it in P5. I am so happy with that, especially because usually I've got a trend, a curse, if you will, that anytime I make it into Q3, I always bottle the lap. That time, I cooked. And again, there's even more time in that lap. I messed up the turn just after Sector 1, the fast right-hander. I messed that up, you know? Sector 3 was actually really good. It's just that one corner. That could have been P4, but yeah, unreal. What a time to be alive. P5 on debut. Now, points might be possible in the race. However, I'm kind of expecting to drop back quite severely. But you never know. I'm going to stay optimistic. But what a qualifying session to start us off. Genuinely generational. Absolute cinema. You know, incredible. Oh. And here we go then for our first race.
It's the start
of
a
the
brand
season.
New campaign, and so many questions need answers. Can McLaren?
We have got
keep
the
their strong
Australian
form
Grand Prix. This is technically Valtteri Bottas' home race, if you know what I mean. And we start P5, which is of course unbelievable. One-stop strategy, I like it. I feel it's going to be a bit tricky to get the tyres to go that long, but I feel like it's still better than a two-stopper. I don't feel like I can make up the time doing an extra stop. So we're going to leave it as that. We're going to put the fuel, leave it as that as well. Everything's perfect. I think we just go. And here we go then. I don't remember if I got the formation lap one. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. I think we'll drive the formation lap since it is the first race of the season, but then probably from round 2 onwards I might just skip it because I do have surface-only tyres on, meaning this entire lap is just it's pointless, basically. There's no reason to do it. I'm still buzzing about that qualifying run, like, genuinely. The fact that I managed to put it in the top 5 with this car. Again, like I keep saying, it just shouldn't be there. Realistically, this car shouldn't have made it to Q2. If you remember, I was 17th in my second Q1 lap. I had to put in a good lap, and I only made it into Q2 by about, what, 30 milliseconds or so? It was so slim between me getting knocked out in Q1, and then I somehow go and find over a second from that run to go and put it in the top 5 on the grid. You know, it's just incredible how life works sometimes. But both the Ferraris ahead, And then we have Verstappen and Norris, Piastri right behind. Ocon and Piastri starting on the hard tyre. Both the Ferraris and myself starting on the mediums. Now, like I said, I don't think my pace is going to be good. I do think I'm going to drop back a little bit. Honestly, I think we can score points today. I think we can do that. Just depends how quick the likes of the Astons and the RBs are, you know? I think my real test is going to be with Ocon. I do feel like Piastri is going to whiz past quite quickly. And the Ferraris and so are going to drive off into the distance. But I feel like Ocon's going to be a real test because obviously the Haas is kind of a midfield car. I want to see how I perform against a midfielder. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do well against a front runner, of course. But we now line up on the grid, and I'm feeling nervous, but I'm very excited, you know. This is going to be a good one. I mean, that qualifying was electric to start us off, so what's the race going to bring? Who bleeding knows? Let's try and not cock up the lineup as well, that would be good. 0.1. What a time to be alive, eh? Here we go then. The BMW career mode has been a few months in the making, this. Let's make this race an absolute belter. 5 lights on. And we're underway for the Australian Grand Prix. That was a decent race start. We're going to go wheel to wheel with Hamilton through turn 1. Here we go. Round the outside, we've done him in. We are already a place up. Go on, Bottas. That is my driver right there. Absolute hero. Trying to look for the move up the inside of Norris rather. Not going to happen. Hamilton's going to look for a move. Oh, Bottas to put his hands up. He's not happy about something as we go mid-corner. Probably not the best time to do a hand gesture. Do you know what I mean? Not great. But that is a really nice start for the race. 1 place gain on Hamilton. And we are now underway. Leclerc gets ahead of Norris. He's now actually looking for the race lead as well as Leclerc. Look at him. He's right up Verstappen's arse. He's going all over the place. What is happening up there? Absolute chaos. And Leclerc does stay behind. Lovely stuff. Now, obviously, it'd be in my best interest to stick with the McLaren, stay in DRS and all that, but I don't even know if that's going to be remotely possible. Like I said, I mean, the fact I've got past Hamilton and I'm also still ahead of Piastri is quite impressive in itself. But like I said, my main test, I think, is going to be with the likes of Ocon and sort of the midfielders, because, yeah, Hamilton's 0.2 behind, but that is the first lap completed in a Grand Prix for BMW. Hamilton's going to look for a move down the inside. I'm going to outbrake him and not let him do that. No DRS for this first straight, because obviously the detection point is quite a way back. Yeah, very nice opening lap. Norris just starting to get away from me here a bit. I don't want to lose DRS. That'd be really bad. 0.7 to Hamilton, 0.7 to Norris. I'm going to keep DRS, which is good. That means I can also leave my thing on hot lap and just gain quite a lot. I should gain a considerable amount considering, yeah, look at that. Ugh. 3/10 gain just down that one straight. Oh, ignore that. Right, Formula Eagle, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing good. I wish you could ask for like a specific gap to a driver. I want to know what my gap to 7th is. Oh, that's not good. I've got a double bit of overtake here. Come on. Put a gap on Hamilton. And also stay within Piastri's DRS, or Norris rather. Oh, gone a bit deep there. I'm doing great, mate. I mean, the F1 2026 reveal trailer was quite cool. This race has started off pretty electric. Norris loses DRS and he's clearly struggling a bit with the hard tyre, which is honestly quite surprising. I don't know how he's struggling on them. Trying not to lose DRS here, that would be absolutely tragic. And I don't. Good. When I see the trailer, it was on just EA Sports F1's YouTube channel. It came out at 4 PM, so exactly an hour ago, basically. Oh. Now, obviously, my tyres are definitely going to pass away first. That's kind of a given, considering my chassis just isn't good. It's a brand new My Team car, that's to be expected, but I am kind of holding my own right now. Not really, but kind of. And the gap to... Okay, so the gap between the front runners is still very high. I mean low. So I was thinking maybe me, Hamilton, and Piastri just sort of clear away from 7th, but no, 7th and pretty much everyone else is right behind us. The field spread is next to none. People like following us very closely. Go on. I mean, as long as I can keep scamming DRS like this, Hamilton shouldn't be able to pass me. It's just I feel like in a few laps, when I run out of battery, I'm going to lose DRS and it's just not going to go well for me. Especially because I keep messing up these corners. I was doing really well for the first 2 laps. It's suddenly gone a bit wrong. Can't even blame my tyres either. I think it might just be me. Still got DRS, however, now the gap is only 1.1, so probably going to end up losing it after this lap, or when we get to the long back straight, which is tough, but oh well. I'm back from my pacer. Well done, mate.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for
Good
now.
pepperoni pacer. Sounds lovely. I could absolutely slaughter one of them. Good pepperoni pizza. I mean, I'm not a pizza lover, realistically, but sometimes they are very nice. Right, now, unfortunately, I have now lost, hang on, I might have scammed DRS 90+7 territory. I have. That is outrageous how I've managed to scam DRS there. That is bad. Why can't I do these corners anymore? I was doing so good. Also, seems like Leclerc has taken the race lead, with Verstappen falling back a little bit. Although I'm falling back from Norris, so it probably just looks like I'm falling back. Piastri has also got Hamilton. So will we see the hard tyre starting to work a lot better than the medium, and he's just going to blitz past me? We'll see. You're right, Jackson. Welcome back, Chelsea. To be honest, you didn't miss much. I mean, I had a really good quality. I finished 5th, and I'm currently racing in 4th. So it's going quite well, but in terms... no, I didn't miss a whole lot. So yeah, this is the issue I'm going to have now, because I can't play the game anymore. I've turned complete dog poo. I've got Piastri right behind me on the hards. Hamilton is right behind him on the medium. Piastri's giving him DRS, which isn't ideal. I'm not too bothered about Piastri or Hamilton getting past me. Realistically, I'm looking at that gap behind Hadjar, who is behind Hamilton. And there is a little bit of a gap there building to P7. That's kind of where I'm aiming to finish. That kind of P7, P8 region. I'm not bothered about losing out to a McLaren. Let's be honest, it's the worst car losing to the best car. I mean, what do you really expect? I mean, in real life terms, this is like a Cadillac trying to keep up with a Mercedes, you know? It's just kind of one of those where it's inevitable. But here comes Piastri with the DRS. He's going to go down the inside. Good move before the corner even arrives. Which, honestly, this might work into my favour a little bit. I might get DRS for one lap. Hamilton and Hadjar really close behind as well, which obviously isn't great. Just need to stay consistent, really. I keep making little errors and it's costing me big time. Quick check on my tyres. They're doing okay. The lefts are getting absolutely battered, but overall it's not too bad. Who's P1? Leclerc currently. And then you got Verstappen and Norris literally like sniffing his ass, like they are right behind him. Now remember, I'm one stopping, I'm pitting on lap 12, so I've still got quite a way to go on these tyres. I mean, the fact I've managed to get 2 lots of DRS oil, technically be 3, from Piastri is actually really beneficial. Although, like I said, I'm looking for that gap behind Hadjar. You can see it's actually quite large. That's where I'm kind of aiming to finish, so build my gap to there, which obviously the DRS is helping me with, and that's great. Don't want to lose DRS just yet. The fact of even keeping up with Piastri at all is something in itself. I mean, he annihilated me down the straight. I thought he was going to be gone by now, but no. I'm still scamming DRS. I mean, Hamilton and Hadjar are getting closer each lap. But on the flip side, my gap to the Haas and the Mercedes of Russell is getting larger, which is all that matters at the end of the day. Although, of course, if I have the opportunity to finish ahead of Hamilton and Hadjar, I will absolutely take it. I'm just saying, given the pace difference and the performance difference of these cars, finishing behind Hadjar but ahead of whoever's going to finish 7th is a lot more realistic than finishing where I am currently, you know? I'm just trying to set my expectations reasonably so I'm not too disappointed by the result. I mean, I could still finish, like, last, you know? It's very possible. Oh, that's not good. Thought I braked perfectly, but evidently not. Probably going to end up losing DRS this lap purely because of that first corner. Although I have done that part of the track really nicely. Piastri's 0.9. Oh, I've hit the wall, all good. Come on. Don't let him get away. Yeah, I've scammed DRS again. This is outrageous how I keep scamming DRS. Hey, wait, my audio broke. Wait. At the moment you're showing it's not the car, it's the driver. Very true. Also a great display on how bad the AI are, do you know what I mean? I mean, like I keep saying, I'm in the worst car in the game that you could possibly get right now.
Okay, some information on Gasly. Right, they've got a serious car
It is
issue.
literally
It looks
bottom
like
of the
they're
bottom of
retiring.
my team, and yet I'm sitting in P5. Quite comfortably as well. I mean, as long as I've got DRS on Piastri, Hamilton can't pass me. It's just, it's not going to be long before I do lose that DRS.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
This might be one of the first times I've ever done a 1-stop at Melbourne. I usually always do a 2-stop, but the game seems to think the 1-stop is better. Clearly it seems decent considering I'm maintaining P5 even on these dusty old medium tyres.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag, that should be for Gaza, and there he is up there. Oh, I've gone off. Oh, I did crash though, all good. I have lost DRS though, so Hamilton is probably going to blast past me at this stage. Let's see the straight line speed difference. Yeah, that's pretty bad, all things considered. Hamilton looking for the move. I'm not going to let him have a go. Although you can still see in the bottom left, if you can even see it on the stream, probably not, it's a bit small. the gap to 7th is building quite massively, and that's literally what I care about. As long as the gap to 7th is building, then I'm not bothered if Hamilton passes me. He's in a Ferrari, for crying out loud. Here comes Hamilton again. Not close enough for a move this time round, but you never know what could happen down here. I don't want to waste every little bit of overtake I've got just defending, because I feel like it is inevitable that he's going to pass me. But of course, I'll try and defend as hard as I can. I just don't want to lose too much time defending an unwinnable fight, you know? .5. Gap is coming down very quick. I think I might be able to hold him off though. Yeah. Still 0.4. Okay. Still managing to hold him off somehow. I mean, I thought, like I said, as soon as I lose DRS, I'm just dead. But no, I'm actually managing to hold my own. Well, hang on, Hajar's going for the move. Look at that. I've actually managed to break the DRS because Hajar's gone for a crazy dive bomb on Hamilton and costed him big time. Look at that. That has annoyingly brought George Russell and one of the Haas cars back into the picture. But at least I've got a bit of breathing room now. And it's also now our time to pit as well. So I am going to actually stay in 5th from the pits. Now, I am stopping 1 lap earlier compared to where others are going to be pitting. Although the undercut is very powerful here, especially to the other medium runners, which of course are Hamilton and Hajar. So I'm hoping, even though my hard tyres might be a bit on the dead side by the end of this stint, I'm hoping that in the long run it actually will pay off quite nicely. That'll be ideal, you know? Verstappen loses out to Norris, which is quite surprising. So it's now Leclerc, Norris, Hamilton, or Leclerc, Norris, Verstappen, I should say. Hajar gets past Hamilton.
In this lap, and remember the speed limit.
Yeah, don't worry, Mark, I've got it.
Keep that in mind as you approach.
Actually, to be fair, I don't know when to brake for the pits. I'm just going to have to guess, and I'll probably undercut the pit entry by quite a lot, but I'd rather do that than get a penalty and then use a flashback, do you know what I mean? Right, here we go then, into the pits for our first ever pit stop in the BMW career mode. Definitely butchered that, it's all good though, it's fine. Good stint that, managed to stay in P5 pretty much the entire way. And now we pit. And I do see a lovely little gap behind Albon here. It's a lovely stop, 2.4 from the BMW crew, and I am going to come out in that gap. Look at the absolute beauty of that.
See these tyres through to the end now.
Now we go to the worst pit exit on the Formula 1 calendar, and we get released in P11, and I've got a gorgeous bit of clean air. I've managed to come out just ahead of Colapinto in the Alpine, so I can now hopefully have the pace to push forward and build a gap on him, and then also undercut Mr. Hajar and Mr. Hamilton. This is lovely. Oh yeah, I just gained like half a second in that one corner. Hard tyres working well. You're right, Michael. I do need to save some overtake though, which isn't ideal. Probably should have saved it on the previous lap, to be honest, but it's all good. This third sector is quite good for saving ARS. Nice. We should now start to see the medium runners come into the pits, especially the ones that were right behind me before I pitted. No, never mind, I lied. I just lied to your face. That's what's happened there.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Hey, what do you mean? I just pitted. Of course they're going to be all right.
That's Tim in the pits.
Come on now. Mark is being oblivious as ever. That's part of his character. Part of his charm is just how oblivious he is. Not as bad as Jeff, where he'll shut and he'll go, okay, we got a new strategy for you, but he's still not great. Okay. Don't know where Hamilton is. He's going to be... Which one's Hamilton? Why is Hamilton fighting an Alpine? I'm so confused. That's not... Oh, I don't know. Okay, wait. Oh, wait, Verstappen's pitted. He's only 4 seconds up the road. Hang on, how is Verstappen that close? What? I'm so confused. Why is Verstappen, like, right there?
I've got some information.
Alonso's out the race. Tough luck, mate. Do you have a Reddit community? Oh, no. I have never used Reddit. That website, that platform is an absolute hellhole. I stay far away from Reddit, to be honest. Ah, I was close to death. All good. I mean, you can post it in my Discord, which is linked. I think it's in my description. It might be. I don't know. But I don't ever use Discord. I don't really have anything for that, like a community thing. I suppose there's nothing stopping me from making a Reddit, I suppose. I've just never used it. Right, we're looking for the move on Albon here. We're going to have the DRS. I've got plenty of overtake to use as well. I think I might bide my time and wait for the second lot of DRS just because save more overtake for later on, I suppose. There is also a yellow flag, so I can't overtake anyway. So that actually works out nicely. Go through this part, through there.
Green flag.
Little bit of overtake up the inside. Now, Albon, you're gone, blood. See you later. That's just my second overtake so far this race. Up to P6 now. Now remember, my virtual position should be 5th. Behind Piastri, Verstappen, Leclerc and Norris. So we also get to see if I managed to undercut the... Oh, I've massively undercutted the Ferrari and Hadjar. I am miles ahead of them. I didn't even realise. I just thought they'd be around me, but no, they are miles back. There you go, Hadjar, 4 seconds back now from Esteban Ocon. I kind of thought, I think he's still going to catch me relatively quickly, but the fact I've got that gap in the first place just shows how powerful the undercut is. I mean, look at how much I caught up to Verstappen in just those couple laps. He went from like 8 seconds up the road to just 4. Obviously now the gap's going to start going up again because he's in a Red Bull, but yeah. I'm in. Oh, look, I've read chat and I've crashed. Look what else happened there. I were interesting, so I'm not. Am I not interesting anymore? That's a shame. All good. 1.72 Albon already. I need to see that gap between Ocon because Ocon's currently holding up Hadjar and Hamilton. Bear in mind, Ocon hasn't pitted yet, so I'm a whole pit stop ahead of him. When he pits, I'm going to be like, wait, has he? Has he pitted? He might actually not have. Oh no, he might have. Because he wasn't close to us, but he was the car behind Hamilton and Hadjar. And myself. I wish Albon would pit so I can actually find out. Am I Irish? No, I couldn't be further from Irish, mate, to be honest. I don't have a single bit of Irish DNA in me. I'm full-blooded British. Well, that... I suppose that could mean... no, I'm English. I suppose technically British could also mean Irish, Great Britain and all that. Oh, no, isn't Great... No, Great Britain's just England, Scotland, Wales, isn't it? Took you that long to see your message? Oh, no, I think it's just because I wasn't looking, mate. I mean, I do only check like every couple minutes or so. I am trying to drive a car at 200 miles an hour. I can't exactly do this, you know? But yeah. Why do people call me Scottish? No, one of my mods calls me Scottish because it's a fun joke. Or it started as a joke. It might just be rage bait at this point. It probably is. So Carlos Sainz our next target. He's 1.3 seconds up the road. Piastri has stopped for the mediums. He is going to catch and pass me like no man's business. He is going to whiz by like a man on a mission. Oh, bye, Sainz. He's giving me DRS, to be fair to the left. Fair play. Oh, no, he hasn't. Never mind. I guess he just doesn't. Cool. Yeah. Oh, wow. Piastri got up by a second in like 2 corners. Yeesh. At least he's broken the DRS to Hajar. And Hajar's my main target now. 5 seconds back. We've got a long way to go in this race. I don't know what to expect. He could catch up in 2 laps. He might not. I've just got to try and put in some consistent laps, which to be fair, I haven't done that at all so far this race. That'd be good if I can do that. That'd be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older? Then we wouldn't have to wait so long. Oh, don't tell me the stream's running a bit slow. I have been having some chronic PC problems recently. Graphics card blowing up. I mean, you can see it on the stream. The game's stuttering. It's been a long day. Last thing I need is my stream breaking as well, you know? That'd be bad. That's the one thing I don't like about PC. I've only been on PC for a few months, but one thing I've noticed is that you just get so many more issues. Like with a console, there's nothing that can really go wrong, and it seems to consistently work. Whereas with a PC, every day I wake up and there's another issue with something that goes on. It just randomly happens overnight. It's so annoying. Right, Jim, no, I'm doing good, mate. Hope you're doing good yourself on this fine Wednesday afternoon. We've had the F1 reveal trailer for 2026. I'm having a wonderful debut race for BMW. All is well. Apart from, as I said, all them tech problems I've been having. Hopefully I can keep Piastri in DRS for a lap or 2. Hajar is catching at accelerating rates. He's done about 7 tenths in 2 laps, so it's going to be difficult to hold him off. Has he got a gap to Hamilton? He does. Might be able to finish 6th in this race. Realistically, I think 8th is the absolute minimum at this point. I think I can finish at least 8th, but it's most likely going to be a little bit better than that. I mean, that's if I stay as I am, at the pace currently. If I cock up, then obviously I'll probably drop back a little bit. Oscar Piastri, that 3rd sector, there's something going wrong there with me, because the amount that AI catch up through that 3rd sector is egregious. I mean, it's like half a second. At least I found someone who isn't fake and you're actually a gem. Oh, thanks, mate. That's great. That's lovely to hear. Come on, Oscar, at least give me 1 lap of drag reduction system. Oh, Nelly. We appreciate how Verstappen's done 4 seconds on my head in like 5 laps. Yeesh. Come on, Oscar, put me out of misery, mate. Yeah, man. Go on. Get past me. No, just go, just go, just go. Just go. There you go. We relegate to 5th, but that's still obviously electric. Oh, I've messed that up completely. All good. Like I keep saying, you don't got to keep in mind, I am in the worst car in the game you can get. It's a fresh My Team car. It literally can't get worse, and I'm running 5th. Probably going to drop to 6th, maybe 7th. But overall, that start has ruined me. Did you? Oh my, okay, no, that's not fair. You lot saw that start. I'm not having that. That start ruined me. That was bad. That was really bad. Why is that happening though, these stutters? It wasn't happening like last week. That's what I mean about these PC issues. They just appear out of nowhere. Like, just why? Why do you exist? Anyway. What is my brake bias and how long have I been on the heart? Heart? I mean, My heart's technically 20 years old. I mean, I use ABS, but my brake bias is on 53.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Oh, hard, I see. That makes a lot more sense, to be fair. Only a few laps, I think 9. Yeah, I pitted on lap 12 for the hard tyres. We're not going to be stopping again this race. It wouldn't be worth it. I probably will lose position to Hajar, maybe Russell as well. My, these stutters. Can we lock it in, EA? Sort your game out, or AMD, sort your graphics card out, because this is bad. Let me really try and lower some graphics settings. I shouldn't need to, but I've got to do something, because this is just insane. See, I don't even have this stuff on, like, crazy settings. I shouldn't... My PC, realistically, my PC, I should be able to run all of this at the highest settings, and it'll be fine. I kind of need... I actually use skid marks so I can know where to drive. Okay, we'll try that. Force an F126. Ugh. Honestly, it was pretty good. I wasn't expecting much. It basically was everything I expected. Car models, Checo Perez, the new Madrid circuit, F2 2026. Potentially also a new physics model or new handling model. What more could you ask for? Sounds pretty good to me. The only thing we don't know is the price, and I'm kind of scared about that. I kind of feel like it's going to be quite extortionate. Well, good thing is, Russell's not really catching that much. Hajar is, though, so P6 is looking pretty good at this stage. We've got 7 laps remaining or so. See how we go. You alright, Christian? How do you know anything about... I mean, to be fair, I did, like, post on my channel how it's my birthday. I don't think... I mean, who cares if you know... I mean, everyone was born on a day. I don't think knowing your birthday really means anything, you know? Chelsea's a long-time viewer. I'm not surprised they know my birthday. I mean, I had balloons in the back of my stream a few days ago, so it's not really a secret. I mean, a lot of people know my name as well. I don't think that them things are really dangerous to expose. $25 according to other streamers. That seems reasonable, to be fair, considering it's EA. When it comes out, I'm going to do a Cadillac career. Honestly, I was thinking the same. But then someone suggested I do an Aston Martin Road to Glory, purely because of how bad they are in real life. And honestly, that's a great idea. Bring Fernando Alonso back to the top of Formula 1. Sounds incredible, you know? I was in P15 behind Tsunoda. He was P14 in qualifying, and bro was not letting me pass. What a bastard! Gotta give him a grid penalty for that, surely. That is just terrible. Alright, Hajar is now only 0.6 behind, which means he is probably going to overtake me at some point in the next 2 or maybe this lap, in fact. That final corner has been a real struggle bus for me today's race. Hajar's going to go down the inside. I'm going to fight, actually, because he's braked a bit early. All good. I keep the place. Hamilton 3.7, though. He's also flying. He's got past Russell now. This is going to be quite close. Hajar goes down the inside. What a madman. You're costing us both here, Isaac. Come on. Ocon sets the fastest lap of the race. I'm not sure how he's done that, but fair play. Oh, no, I've gone deep. Not good. Tyres are blowing up at this stage. We are going to be a... Yeah, that's not good, is it? Hajar's probably going to get past at this stage. I can't defend. I mean, I could defend it, but I just don't think it's worth it. Hamilton 2.9, Russell 3. It's not looking good. They are catching me at genuinely outrageous levels of speed. Russell gets past Hamilton. I was hoping they'd scrap a little bit. They are. 3.2. Hang on. Come on. Still, there you go. 3.3. That's what you like to see. 3.4. Yeah, that's what you want. I've got a little bit of DRS, which is handy. Bro, no grid penalty. Yeah, that is. The FIA's got to get involved there and do a better job, because you can't just not give him a grid penalty for that. I'm going to try and make Checo a world champion. Honestly, mate, that sounds brilliant. That is my dream. My dream is the same as Perez's dream, which is I want him to be world champion in real life. Like, that'd be unreal. Going to scam some more DRS out of Hajar. I've also managed to build a little bit of a gap to Hamilton because they've been scrapping quite hard, which is ideal. I mean, I've even got the Perez 11 shirt on right now, so yeah, big up the lad. Should I actually go on soft? No. If I go on soft now, I will drop down, well, I'll drop to 11th, and within 3 laps, the pace will be dead. I think right now, I might finish 6th. If I pit for softs, I'm not catching up. 16 seconds. Oh, I've gone too deep. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I've actually kept it on. But yeah, I'm not catching up by over 20 seconds in a few laps. It's just not worth it. If it was a full race, then maybe. But with so little laps left, you're not going to just gain that time back, you know? I mean, look at it this way. The worst I'm going to finish right now is 8th. If I pit for softs, it'll probably be 8th. It's just kind of not worth it. I mean, if I was, like, underperforming, then maybe it's worth the risk. But this is a massive overperformance. I'm in the worst car in the game, and I'm currently 6th. So I'd like to try and hold on to it. I have lost DRS, unfortunately. 4 laps remaining, 4 seconds to Lewis Hamilton, and George Russell right behind him. Oh, Nelly. I've been improving, have I? I mean, this race feels off. I feel like I've driven crap, to be honest, but yeah, we'll take those all day long. Go on soft. You know, I get the idea that softs, obviously, the pace will be insane, but my point is that if I stay out, I'll finish at minimum 8th. If I pit for softs, I'm going to have to overtake people to finish 8th. It just is a bit worthless. And with Hamilton and Russell scrapping like they are, I mean, look, the gap is now 5 seconds. I've gained a second on that lap alone because they keep bickering. Ex-teammates scrapping to help Valtteri Bottas get this P6. Come on, Valtteri. I feel like the swing in like performance that we're going to see here is going to be quite dramatic, because obviously, like I keep saying, this is an extreme overperformance. This is like to put this into context, this is like the Aston Martin in real life finishing 6th in a race. That's the kind of level we're at right now. We're going to go to Japan, and I'm going to stink up the gaff really bad. So, yeah, this is going to be an ultimate high if I manage to hold on and finish 6th. This could very well be our best result of the season by far. We could realistically not score a point for the rest of the season. That's how good this race has been so far. But it ain't over yet. Still got to try and not crash, obviously. Should I use for Spa Sprint? Oh, what strategy? Spa Sprint. How long is it, though? Because, like, in a 50% race or a sprint is what? 8 laps? I think it's 1 set of mediums. And then if it's only like a 4-lap or a 5-lapper, just 1 set of softs usually does me quite nicely. I think if it's anything over like 10 laps, do a set of hards if that's even an option. No. I mean, realistically, you shouldn't have to pit at all in a sprint, no matter how long it is. But on a 50% weekend, a medium's always done me well. Even though me and the mediums never get on well, like, we have a very troublesome relationship. Right, that boy. Final 2 and a bit laps. I mean, realistically, this race has actually been pretty dull in terms of action. We had lap 1, and then I overtook one back marker, or not even a back marker, just a car who hadn't pitted yet, and that's it. It's just been me getting overtaken and trying to fight off Russell, and like you can see the gap's 5 seconds. It's not exactly a fight. Officially got a tyre warning, 60% on the lefts now. These left tyres are being absolutely battered. The fact I haven't put it in the wall yet, I mean, I could be jinxing myself, but yeah, it's quite a miracle that hasn't happened yet. I mean, if Russell and Hamilton weren't constantly fighting with each other, they would have got past me so long ago. It's actually such a blessing that they are fighting so hard with each other. Like, they are not letting themselves have a break. It's, oh, no, no, no. Oh, I've jinxed it. That's what I've done. Sorry. You know, I mean, you just knew that was going to happen. As soon as I said earlier, how, like, it's amazing I haven't crashed, you just knew that was going to happen at some point. All good. We move. Right, Zoma. Sorry I had to see that, everyone. I don't particularly like using flashbacks, but I feel like that was kind of necessary because that would be a pretty depressing way to finish a race. We come around the final corner then to start the final lap. 4 seconds to Russell. We should be fine. Car is definitely just struggling to, like, live at this point, as evidenced from the previous lap. But yeah, what a weekend it's been for a debut for by far the worst team in Formula 1 right now. I almost got knocked out in Q1. Keep in mind, if you weren't here, I only got into Q2 by 30-something milliseconds. It was like nothing. And then somehow I went on to qualify 5th, got up to 4th off the line. I got ahead of Hamilton, stayed ahead of Hamilton, and then Piastri came soaring through. He's now 10 seconds up the road. Got the undercut on everyone. That's what's got me into the gap and position I'm in now. Hadjar's, you know, gapped me. He's gaining over a second a lap. But even though Russell's catching quickly, it's not going to be enough. Charles Leclerc wins the season opener. Are we going to see a potential Ferrari resurgence? Probably not, let's be honest. It's Ferrari. Look what happened in 2022. It's going to be Max Verstappen finishing 2nd. Oh no, it's Norris who finishes 2nd. Verstappen finishes 3rd, despite getting pole by half a second. We then have Piastri in 4th, Hadjar in 5th, and on debut, Valtteri Bottas, me, takes 6th in the BMW. What a result. It's like I said, that could very well be our best result for the whole season. I wouldn't be surprised. That is ridiculous. That, yeah. I've got damage to my turning. Do I? Did it feel like it? That just felt like my tyres. Did I actually have wing damage that whole time? That'd be really funny. Well done, Charlie. Fair play, mate. Good win. I mean, he started like what? 3rd? Up to 1st? I wonder what happened to Verstappen, because he dropped so far back to everyone else. I mean, he was leading the race, and he was always in the top 3, and then all of a sudden, he was like 10 seconds behind P1 and 2.
Back on top once again. Please welcome our winner.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the only reason I sometimes apologise for using flashbacks is because people send me death threats over it, so it's just kind of like, I just want to try and avoid that, you know? Hang on, I need to sneeze, hang on. For some reason, if I, like, talk loud for a long period of time, I get, like, a right runny nose. It's a very strange phenomenon.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to
So
bring
there's the
you
results for our first
excitement
race of this
in
career.
Formula One.
I mean, technically I did lose a place, but come on! 26 seconds off the lead. So I wasn't even losing a second a lap to the front runners. That is egregiously good. Ugh. Leclerc wins, Lando second, Max third, Bottas sixth. What a time to be alive. We end up finishing... Wow, the gap was only 2.7 at the end. Russell caught me by 2 seconds at the final. Good drive by Russell, to be fair. 12th to 7th ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton dropped a stinker. 4th to 8th. It's not good. Unreal. Gotta go again. I'll see you later, Chelsea. I'm gonna start my race now in Melbourne. Good luck, Jessica. Hope it goes fantastic, you know? Hope it's better than mine, and mine was pretty fantastic. So obviously... actually, if I look at Tim Tramnitz, Tramnitz finishes 20th, last. To be fair, he was only 3 seconds off 19th. That isn't too bad for a rookie in the worst car. That's not bad. 2 retirements. So the standings, obviously, it's just going to be the top 10 from the race. Bottas in 6th on 8 points. The constructors, though, excuse me, we are going to be 4th, but obviously quite a way behind the top 3 teams. I mean, after that result, could be fighting for 6th, maybe 7th. Who knows? But what a way to start the series. Ugh. Can now end my recording. I wonder why that's my game keeps stuttering, because I'm recording and streaming at the same time. Who knows? I'm playing as Max, I'm a winner. You got that in the bag. Easy. I mean, Max is the best driver on the current grid. Actually, no, I'm lying. He's 3rd best, but there you go. Am I like, cooked because I think Lando is the best driver on the current grid? As in, like, currently. Obviously not all time, but currently Lando's the best driver there is.
Look at, please.
Am I cooked for saying that? I feel like I might be. Like, I think it's Lando, Antonelli, Verstappen. I think that might be a cook's opinion. Anyway, let's get things ready for Japan. Now, focus on Tramnitz because I'm driving as Bottas. You see it? My Monaco thinking strategy is that you start on soft and you move on to 2 mediums and you end the race on 2 soft. So you're saying a 4-stopper. I mean, give it a go. Soft, medium, medium, soft, soft. I mean, the pace would be there. I don't think you'd make up enough time between those stints, but the pace would be there. The pace would be unbelievable. My, imagine that. Imagine the speed. As soon as you're like half a second off, get in the pit lane. That could work, you know. Am I excited to race on Madrid? Honestly, mate, that's the thing I'm most excited for. For the season. That is it. Let's get a new thing going. Let's have develop... No, can I have research expansion? Is that not a thing? Oh. Okay. Tell you what, these PC problems I'm having is outrageous. Okay. I don't think it's anything much to do. Nope. Just keep going forward.
Hey, Chief.
Development
we've got
failed.
multiple parts
Oh,
out of research.
we don't get
forget to
our
develop
first
them.
upgrade because
We've
it
got
fails,
performance
Gary.
sitting
I
on
mean,
the
that is to be
table that we could be
expected,
getting
but
into the
still, that's
car.
annoying. I don't really want to get durability. There you go, powertrain. Bosh. To be honest, durability is the least important thing. I mean, the power units I've got, that can go the whole season. I don't need to upgrade it, but of course, I suppose it would be nice. Oh, hang on. Nice. Get that focus up, Tim. That's what we like to see. Engineering facility improvement as well. We get that going. Now, of course, one important thing to note. Hang on, did we get a upgrade?
Chief,
Yeah, we get our first upgrade. Of course, the upgrade is going on my car, obviously.
Let's get that performance on the car.
So we have closed the gap a little bit, but just look how far. That's what I'm saying about how good that Australia performance was. Look how far behind everyone else we are. I mean, look, it's outrageous. To be fair, the gap's actually really close between Audi and Aston, and then Mercedes and McLaren. The gaps between those four and then the bottom, like, 6 is really, really close. And then, obviously, it's just massively behind us. Look, that's outrageous. But I'm hoping that upgrade is going to help us along a little bit, you know? It'd be nice. But yeah, as I was saying, one thing to note that I just forgot about until now is that there's a cost cap and everything in this now. All tyre blankets, minor tyre wear, that's what you want. I want to focus on the tyre wear here, that's what we need. We get, mate, do you hate Colton Herter? I didn't know that. Well, now we know, everyone. Don't forget, dentist hates Colton Herter. It's important knowledge. Remember that. Alright, decent. I want a facility upgrade, please. Oh, hang on, research. What? I don't... Oh, you know, I'll just get that, might as well. Why not? At the end of the season, Aston Martin want JB. I mean, if Aston Martin are quite good, then I'd say go for it. I mean, yeah. You alright, Furez? That doesn't sound right. Just doesn't, I'll be honest. Facility! Don't want any of that. Oh, hang on. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Let's get that one. I think we'll go for one of these as well. Let's have... chassis breakthrough. Bosh. And it. Why can I get so many upgrades? Insane. Alright. You don't know Colton Herter? I mean, I suppose if you don't know a lot about racing, then like you might not. He's currently in F2. He's a Cadillac Reserve, I'm pretty sure. He's American, and he's nodded to like replace Bottas or Perez when they retire. So that is Colton Herter for you. I said Furez, so like how it's spelled, you know? Furez. That sounds Spanish. You Spanish? Sounds Spanish. Wanna know something? I hate Colton Herter, I can't lie. Rick, do ya? Really? I can't believe that's the first time you've brought it up. Anyway, let's get into Japan. I love this track, as most drivers do. I just don't think I'm going to get the same sort of caliber of result as Melbourne. That was going to be the star in a pile of shit, I think. You're not Spanish. Well, at least I got the name, pronunciations on at least, you know. Right, welcome to Suzuka. As I said, lovely circuit. Get a bit of practice going, get warmed up for the track ahead. Now, of course, like I was saying, I don't think I'm going to get into Q2 for this race. I'd be over the moon if I get into Q2. That's like, I want to say that's a target, but that would be like, if I get into Q2, then I know I've got an absolute worldie of a result, you know? If I do that, I know I've cooked. Oh, dearie me, look at the tyre wear. Come on. I'm trying to save it, but not lose time. There we go. How do you save tyres in this game? I thought it was just, like, not using the throttle. Fastest sector 1, though. Obviously, no one else has done a lap yet. Now, this is where you can save big time. Yeah, that's what you want to see. You can always use the overtake to gain that time back. Oh, on a grouse. My actual name is something else. I mean, I did kind of expect that. I mean, I don't know anyone called Furez in real life. It just has a Spanish vibe. I mean, to be fair, my name is a colour. Well, it's not even a colour. It's just a made-up word. So there you go. I mean, to be fair, my in-game name, well, my name, Crim, is just Crimson without the Zun. So there you go. I mean, my name used to be Crimson, and then I thought, there's too many people with that name, so chuck the Sun off. There you go, bosh. Locked in. That's quite mad to think. I've used this like alias of Crim for 7 years now. Crazy how time flies. Obviously not this channel. This channel's been going since... That's also mad to think though. This channel technically started... I mean, my first video is not public, but my first actual video on this channel was November 2022. So, nearly 4 years. Crazy. Now, let's give it a race strategy going. You can actually, like, do, like... Well, I can drive like it's a race, which is... Turning the ERS off through Sector 1, it is really slow. It's going to be even slower in the BMW, but it's good for saving overtake, and you don't really lose that much time. Whoa. I'm curious how this car is going to behave, considering just how crap it is, and obviously this track, you know, if your car's good, you're going to be flying around here. Got to be a little bit earlier on the brakes through there, all good. That is why it's called practice after all, you know? Car crap like Colton, yeah, you could say that to be fair. That's not a bad synonym. Analogy, I don't know what the word is. I haven't been to school for 10 years, I don't know. I mean, I've set 2 purple sectors, and there are some, like, laps on the board, like Hamilton on the softs. Don't tell me I've got pace in Suzuka of all places. That's just not... That can't be accurate. I won my championship race? Well done, Finley! That's what you want to hear. Well done. Very proud. Wonder how many seasons it's going to take to get BMW in a championship winning position. Probably 4, 5. I mean, in a simulation, it takes about 7. But obviously, because I'm actually playing, it's going to be a little bit short. I reckon season 4 or 5, we could be a title challenger. But I don't even know if I'll even get to that point, you know? I do have a common theme to just abandon career modes after 1 season and start a new one. Okay, once again though, this is the same thing as Melbourne really. The car feels good, it's just slow, which is fine. But the actual feeling, the balance and the grip and all that, it's good. It's really not bad. I mean, you can see from the Delta if you could even see it from there. Like on my wheel, not like from the race strategy. I've basically set the exact same lap time. In fact, I've improved by a 10th. So there is pace in the car. I mean, I'm still fastest overall. I just don't know if that's going to transfer to qualifying in the race and all that. I mean, it kind of did in Melbourne. It didn't initially. I was bottom. But I was quite low down in quali for a while. I was 17th before clutching up and somehow getting into Q3 and then qualifying 5th. Crazy times, really. Lando goes 2nd on hard, so that's kind of humbling. I think Hamilton might have just had a stinker or not a proper lap. Another 10th up on this lap. I'm feeling pretty warmed up. I could go straight into quali, but I should probably do the other practice program, which is quali pace, just so you get the resource points. They are obviously quite important at this stage of the season. But I tell you what, the upgrades are flying in. I mean, this is our first race with a new upgrade on the plank of the car. I don't think it's going to change much because it's just one upgrade, but obviously the faster we bring upgrades, the faster we're going to catch up to the rest of the pack. I've improved again. Oh no, I haven't. The Delta has just lied to me. That's cool. I think I might call it there actually for race strategy. I don't need to do another lap. I'm feeling warmed up. I can do the rest in quick practice. Let's just get quali pace out of the way and then we can head into quali. Well, actual quali. How to get BMW. Good old mods, mate. The link to it's in the description of the stream. And what a mod it is. I mean, you get the livery, you get driver suits, gloves, pit crew, and of course, on the leaderboard, you get the badge as well, which is just, yeah, so cool. Right, I've been dropped down to 5th, so obviously my pace wasn't that good, but now we get a quali run to hopefully reinstate like a top 3 in practice. That'd be nice. Welcome back, Kentucky. I tell you what, for some reason, the car in like quali trim, like low fuel, feels unbelievable. Like, this feels really good. It did in Melbourne too. As soon as I got into quali, the car went from feeling a little bit sluggish to like really good. You wouldn't know that this is by far the worst car on the grid. You'd think like, oh, it's like a midfielder, or maybe even better. 8 tenths up on the Delta. Alright, I've got a Red Bull in the way. I'm hoping they'll move. Thank you. Little slipstream as well. Decent. Fastest sector 2. That's no real surprise. Into the break of the final corner. A little bit early, but it's okay. It's only practice. That is a lovely lap, really.
Okay, test complete. That was a really good job indeed. You got a lot of valuable information out of that.
2.8 seconds? Okay. I mean, a 30 dead isn't very good in the wide, in the grand scheme of things, but considering the car, I think that's too bad. I mean, the game thinks it's quite good, considering I absolutely smashed qualifying pace. Although usually the qualifying pace is quite wrong, so we'll see. I'm looking good through the Degners and Spoon. I don't know what corners they are. I can actually, no, I do. I'm lying. I do. But yeah, I mean, probably have a half a second in there. I like it. Do I want to join your league? I don't really have the time for it, unfortunately, boss. I'm not gonna lie. Graphic designs are, clients are flowing in. Which you didn't know, that's my actual job. I'm a graphic designer. I mean, I'm not complaining, it's more money, but I mean, it does get a bit overwhelming sometimes.
What an incredible
I guess there's an Argentinian synonym for us, so you kind of got it right with the Spanish vibe. I mean,
weekend unfolds.
I don't know, I mean, Brazilian, I'd say is like Spanish, Portuguese. No, Brazilian's Portuguese, Mexican Spanish. Argentinian to me is just Argentinian. What language do Argentinians speak? Are they Portuguese as well? Who knows? We're fastest in practice, so that's all that matters really at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I should know that, but I feel like, I don't know. I always consider Portuguese like Colombia, Brazil, like Bolivia. I don't know. Oh, wow, I did, like, no objectives. I am not good. It's alright, that's what quick practice is for, do you know what I mean? That's why it exists. I mean, of course, I use normal I could just go from quick practice from the start, but I do need to warm up. I'm not perfect without the racing line just yet. It's only been off for a couple weeks, not even that, so I do need to spend a few laps to get in a bit of a rhythm and remember where to turn and all that. Bye till next time. See you later, Apex. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, been lovely having ya. Okay, now like I said, I don't think we're going to get quite the level of performance like in Australia, where I qualified 5th. Getting into Q2, I'd be over the moon, but I don't know. I don't know. I could surprise myself. I have no idea. Argentina, Spanish. See, to me, they're not Spanish or Portuguese. They're Argentinian. I don't know.
See something truly exceptional.
Could do a bit of research on that. Right, qualifying for Japan. I didn't start my recording. Oh, no, wait. I don't start that, do that. There you go. Alright, qualifying for Japan. Here we go. Let's lower the fuel. We don't want 12 laps of fuel. No, definitely not. Brazil's Portuguese. Yeah, that makes sense. That adds up. Because in my head, I don't know. Let's drop the topic. It's boring. Right. Tim Tramnitz, 31.5. I went a second and a half quicker in practice. So I think we can beat him quite easily. Q2 is currently going to be a 30. I did better than that. Okay. There's a chance then that we can make it into Q2. Why is my aero so high? I don't know. Let's just start. Let's lock it in for this first run. Of course, I have got 2 runs for Q1. It isn't like, you know, the Danny Rick career where I can usually get into Q2 with just 1 lap. This is probably going to take 2. And I still might not get in then. What is encouraging, though, is that in practice, I did a 1 minute 30 dead. Q2 is currently a 30.1. So if I can match my practice time, well, there is a Q2 available. Which, like I said, that would be a great result. So 32.8 for Antonelli is going to be the Sector 1 time. I've got to try and match or beat, preferably. I'd like to beat that. Oh, a little bit of spinniness because I'm on the curbs. That's all right. Now I've got a bit wide as well. I mean, Sector 1 is my weakest sector, so it kind of makes sense I'm not good through there. Just got to recover it through 2 and 3, really, and I'll be fine. Bit too much curbage. Just fine, though. This is fine. It's not a great lap, but it's not bad by any means. I wonder why Antonelli's been so bad in qualifying and just in general so far this season. Melbourne, he qualified 21st out of 22. I don't even think he finished the race. I'm not even sure he was that irrelevant. I don't even remember. So far in Japan, he's 18th. He's not doing good. 12.6. I'm 7/10 up on the Antonelli of the Kimi. That's good. Into the final corner. Too early on the brakes, but we've got a nice run. Very nice run. Get the exit down. Okay, I recovered it at the end at least. It's going to be a 1:29.6. That might just be enough for Q2, you know. That Geordie. Not doing Daniel. Oh no, I'm definitely still doing that. I'm doing both. I'm going to alternate them. I did a lot of Daniel stuff because I wanted to, like, stretch the season out. Because if I did this, like, if I started this, like, a week ago, it would have been just doing the same races over and over again. Whereas now, the Danny Rick ones, he's halfway through the season, this is just starting, so now it won't always be the same Grand Prix. But no, I mean, my next stream, I'll be doing that again. I'll, like, do one or, you know what I'm trying to say anyway. In Q1 so far, 29.6, which is going to be half a second clear of the bottom 5. Honestly, I might take a risk and just say I'm through with that lap alone. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a risk. Okay, we're fine. We're good. It was a bit close, but we're okay. So, I only did one lap, and I managed to get through into Q2 by 4 attempts. Antonelli gets knocked out in Q1 twice. In 2 races, 2 times out in Q1. That's bad. Tramnitz 1.1 seconds off 21st. That is also quite bad. I mean, to be honest, Tramnitz can be 4 seconds off the pace. It doesn't really matter. He's getting resource points for the team, and for this first season, that's all that matters. Obviously, I don't expect him to be up with me getting into Q2. Absolutely not. I guess the 26 pack is out for this game. Well, not yet. It's June 3rd. June 3rd is when it's going to be releasing. Very excited. It's only 2 weeks away. And I'm probably going to do an Aston Martin or Cadillac Road to Glory. Should be quite fun. Okay, Q2 is here. And, oh, that's quite fast. I don't really have any lap times to measure myself with. All I know is I'm going to have to go quicker. Because what I just did, which was a 29.6, I believe, wasn't good enough. Not even close. It's probably going to be either a low 26 or a high 25 minimum to get into Q2. That's the kind of lap time we're going to have to set. And that is, granted, going to be quite tricky. That's going to take quite the effort. But I've done it before. I can do it again. Let's just do me best and see how we get on. So you can really do. That was a much better turn 1 compared to my previous run in Q1. Did have that snap of oversteer that time round as well, so this is immediately a much better lap compared to Q1. Try and keep it flat through there. I didn't, but it's okay. Sector 1, I can't even look because I've got the degners to do. Not bad through there. A little bit late on the brakes. I'm going to go over the curb a little bit. Yeah, did lose a bit of time there. Not great. Up into whatever this corner is. I don't know the name of it. This is probably spoon. It is a big spoon shape. Who knows? Could be wrong. .111.9 for Sector 2. That's what we've got to try and beat. A little bit wide, just get the exit. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. I still have another lap in, like another run to do, but yeah. Second sector coming through. I'm 2.5 temps up, but that's only to P12, not the top 10. Hard braking into the final corner. I've got a bit deep. I tried to I've outbraked myself. It's not a bad exit though. It's a very nice exit. We're going to cross the line for a 1:29.3. So I improved by 0.3 of a second. So far, not in the provisional top 10, though. I'm going to have to do another run and find even more time, which I don't know if that's going to be quite doable. But I did it in Melbourne, so I could. But yeah. It's just about nailing every single corner. Because there's obviously time in that lap. I messed up one of the degners. I messed up a few corners, but I just, obviously, this next lap, I'm probably going to mess up different corners, you know? How much time do I need to find anyway? Oh, there's no chance. I need to go half a second quicker, at least. Half a second quicker. I need to get in the, like, 28.8s to have a chance of Q3. No chance. Aston Martin might be bad in that pack if they have... They should be, but that's the whole idea. Bring Aston, and especially Fernando Alonso, bring them from, like, the absolute bottom to the top of Formula 1 again. I think that's quite a cool idea. Alright, here we go then. My potentially final run in qualifying, unless I put in probably the best lap of Suzuka that I've ever done. That's realistically what it's going to have to take. Here we go. Let's try not mess it up through turn 1, at least get to sector 2. That was good. That wasn't good. I've somehow held it though, and I'm only down at 10th, but okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, no chance. I managed to mess up that corner, and that's going to be qualifying over. I'll keep going in. I want to see if I could improve. Oh, I found a 10th there. That's annoying. Okay, let's just pretend. So that's 1/10. That's 2/10. Okay. Gone too wide there, but I've based. Okay, so I'm gonna wait to see how much time I gain or lose at this final chicane. But it's looking like there's about an extra 2/10 in there if I actually like nailed the lap and didn't cock up that one corner. Through there, go through there. Okay, yeah, 2/10. So
2 minutes remaining.
the best lap I could have done was a 29.1. Would that have got me any higher? It is going to be a P12, I believe, P12. Honestly, the fact I'm in the top 50%, I mean, there's 22 cars, so basically top half. Okay, so that would have got me P11 if I actually improved, but the maximum position I was going to get is P11. I got P12. All things considered, that's good. That is very good. I've out-qualified a Ferrari in Hamilton. What a lap by Hulkenberg, by the way, P4. But I'm actually very pleased with that. I am... Well, that's one position of the absolute maximum. So as far as I'm considered, that is pretty much spot on. I'll take it. P12 for the Japanese Grand Prix. Is Melbourne a street circuit? Yes. It's not a conventional street circuit, but when F1 isn't there, I believe it is just a normal road. So, yeah. Could be wrong, actually, but I'm pretty sure it is. Alright, let's go then for the Japanese Grand Prix. Starting 12th, like I said, I'm over the moon with that. I'm very jolly about that. That's good. And like I said, after doing that quali lap, the most time I was going to find is 2 to 3 tenths. I had to find at least half a second to get into Q3. So yeah, P11 was the most. Got P12, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, decent. Everyone wants to see me play no assist so badly. Well, you're the first person to say that, so I disagree, to be honest. You are literally the first person ever to say that to me. In a stream, at least. I think I've had 2 people say maybe you should try not use ABS. So 3. It's not really a convincing number, is it? Right, Japanese Grand Prix. Lovely flag, lovely track. Nice safety car as well. Decent. No engine penalty, that makes sense. I am 12th, I'm not 11th.
This is going to help us get another points finish.
I hate that. Can I do neither of them? I'd rather... Wait, do I not have... Yeah. Do that. No. 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 That. Yeah. What wheel do I use? I use a Thrustmaster T300 with an open wheel. So, like, the F1 shaped wheel. And for 7 years, works lovely. I was actually looking to upgrade to, like, a Fanatec or a Moser, but they're just a bit too expensive, to be honest. Out of my budget right now. Right, let's lower me downforce back down. Don't want it too high. Everything else can stay the same, I suppose. Okay, let's go. Now, can I be bothered driving the formation lap? I don't think I can. It doesn't add anything. It doesn't change my tyres. I've got surface only on. So it is a bit pointless. I suppose it builds up intensity, a bit of hype, but I don't care, to be honest. I might just skip it. What are we on? Wheel bug. Actually, it's important I got the wheel bug out of the way. That would have been bad if that was at the race start, to be fair. Do I just skip the formation lap, or do I just let it go? I think the thing is, if I want to upgrade, the way I see it is that, as far as I'm aware, or as far as I care about, this current wheelbase and all that, it has force feedback, and the wheel turns and the pedals work. That's my standard for a good wheel. I'm not too bothered about all this like direct drive technology and all things like that, like the Fanatec's having things. So if I want to upgrade, it needs to be like revolutionary for me to consider it. I'm very minimalist, you know? I mean, this could be made out of wood. It could be a pirate's like ship wheel. But if it turns, I'm happy. But I still might consider it. I mean, one thing I've noticed that I'd really like to change is that my wheel makes a lot of noise. I think that's mainly because my mic stand is like attached to the same desk. So when the desk shakes, my mic shakes, but it's very noisy. I would like to get rid of that noise. I don't really know how you go about it though. But yeah.
Oh.
Might as well finish the formation lap. I'm already past like halfway. No idea what to expect. I'm not going to set any standards or achievements or objectives. I'm just going to drive and see what happens. I mean, Melbourne, I knew a result was possible. Japan, not quite. But, I mean, I pleasantly surprised myself in Melbourne. Qualified 5th. Didn't think I was going to maintain 5th. I didn't. But I still finished in the top 6. I finished ahead of a Red Bull, a Mercedes, a Ferrari. I mean, that's unreal. Wait, I'm lying. I finished behind both Red Bulls. Both Red Bulls, both McLarens, and then Charlie went on to win. Where is Charlie, by the way, on the grid? He's 3rd. Keep in mind, by the way, Leclerc's a championship leader. So he's starting 3rd. So it's the exact same grid as Melbourne, near enough. Like, literally, that top 5 is exactly the same. Apart from Hamilton. Wow, how boring is that? Why are you all so slow? Come on. I don't even know if burnouts do anything, but they're really fun, so I do them anyway. And stop. Twice in a row, 0.1. Right, lock in. Japanese Grand Prix is about to get underway. Round number 2. And we're off. Good reaction. Good start. I've had some lovely race starts in recent times. Already, I'm gone. See you later, mate. Oh, look at this for a race start. That's going to be dangerous. 3 wide. Oh, no, I've gone on the sausage curb. That's not what you want. Who are you? Fernando Alonso. Okay, there's a car on my outside. Let's not crash into them. Do a Ricardo. Oh, no, he's done a Ricardo. Oh, I'm off. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, a bit of rallying. That's what you like to see. Okay, that is a pretty disastrous race start. It was so good. So good. And now it's gone I can't say it. Cataclysmically wrong. Okay. I'm now 20th. All my hard work from quali, a really good race start. Really good quali lap. I'm now 20th. Still on the inside of Stroll, though. I mean, at least I'm still ahead of my teammate, you know? That's one good thing. Don't worry, you can still overtake Suzuka because they're AI, so a comeback is possible. I'll come back to what I don't know. Oh, if I've got wing damage or something, I've got chronic understeer. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking good. Head down.
They don't feel very good, Mark. You're right, gents. Maybe my tyres are fine as well. I don't know then. Might just be me, to be fair. Oh my, that ain't me. That's a problem. Another issue I've got is that everyone around me is on faster tyres. Meanwhile, I'm on the hards, got mediums and softs everywhere. Get out my way, Stroll. I can't be overtaken by Stroll. That's embarrassing. Well, that is probably the worst lap 1 you will ever see in your life, which is a bit tragic, but sometimes that happens, you know? You just don't, you get a bit unlucky, you lose a bit of situational awareness, and that's just what happens. I mean, I literally said I don't want to do what Ricardo did to Albon, and that's exactly what I did. So there you go. Is that 110? It is indeed, mate, yeah. Whoa.
Okay, red flag, mate. Red flag. No overtaking, please.
What's happened there, then? You're right, Carlos. I did well to avoid that, to be fair. Okay. You know what? I don't mind that. I do mind that, though. Why would I do that?
Take a breath. We've got another half of this race to go.
No, wait.
There's still a
No.
big opportunity there.
No. Why would I do that? I'm not using soft tyres. Get out. Why can't I add a stint? Oh, this game sometimes. Right. That. You. Yeah, that. There you go. Good night, Lewis Hamilton. Do I like GT3 race games? I'll be honest, mate, I don't. I said it earlier, for some reason, actually, no, I'm lying. I don't... I've played iRacing. It was alright, but I just didn't think it was worth a subscription. I don't mind Assetto Corsa. I will say, I know it's PlayStation only, but Gran Turismo 7 was unbelievable. I love that game to bits. I definitely prefer more arcadey games to, like, proper sims. Like your iRacing, your R-Factor 2s, your Assetto Corsas. I much prefer games like your Gran Turismos, your Forza Horizons, F1, you know? Guy from Belgium here. Got a little double Belgium in the chat, you alright? I'll be honest, but I don't know, I don't know where that is. The only Belgian place I know is Ghent, the Ardennes, and that's about it. What's that other? Oh, Antwerp. Shout out Antwerp. Oh, yeah, and Amsterdam. I just forgot the capital. Right, let's get back into this race. This is the strategy. It's not good, but we're gonna give it a go anyway because I said so. So, okay, yeah. Race start number 2. Can I recover some places? I'm up to 16th now after dropping down from 12th. And we're underway for the second time, and it's not a great race start. It's just it is slightly worse than my first one. Gonna go try around the outside of Antonelli. Unfortunately, Colapinto's braked a bit earlier, and that's allowed Gasly just sort of drive past. That fair play. My race starts have been good. It's just the actual racecraft has been shocking. Potentially around the outside of Gasly here. No, not enough grip. He is on the brand new mediums. So that isn't going to happen, unfortunately. At least I'm not on the grass this time. That's good. Look, green sector 1, that'll do. We'll probably slip up the inside of Gasly here. The AI do take it very easy. Allows me to make a move. I'm probably going to get a lot of overtakes done through there. At least I hope I do. Maybe go for a move on Colapinto. Oh yeah, let's go up the inside. Don't do what you did to Behrman, Franco. Come on, BA through here. That's it. Outbreak. Go around the outside. Nice, good move. Okay, up to P15 now. We're making a decent recovery of this. Not bad. The Johan Cruyff Arena. Shout out Johan Cruyff. What a player. Rest in peace. Most realistic game I've played? Well, iRacing, but like I said, I liked it. It's just I couldn't see myself playing it long term, and because of that subscription-based stuff, I just gave up.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS.
I was actually pretty fast, but yeah, like I said, I just couldn't get into it. Like, I mean, F1, I just never get bored of it. iRacing, I got bored in about half an hour. Try and catch up to Antonelli. I don't know why Antonelli is so massively underperforming so far this season. It's not great for Mercedes, considering what he's doing in real life.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Would like to get past all 3 of these lot, realistically. Get up to P12, that'd be nice. Although they seem decently quick, although keep in mind the tyre difference, so that could be a move. Go on. Go. How are we still wheel to wheel? I didn't want it to take... Oh, I didn't want to take a dodgy line as well. Oh, fine. We got the move done. It's all good. When I play a certain course where I can't get my wheel to work properly. And the only thing I've ever done on that game is I've gone around the Nürburgring in a Le Mans car. It's very fun when it does work, but I don't know, I can't get my wheel settings to function properly. Alright, P14 now. And Tinelli's going to be annoying and go for a move. Why is he so fast in a straight line? It's gone the wrong way, though. Lindblad and Behrman scrapping up ahead. With Lindblad getting the place up to P12. Yellow flag up ahead. Oh, what's happened now? Don't tell me we're going to have another incident. Who is it? It's a green flag. I didn't see anyone. Oh, hang on. Here we go. We're going again. Yellow. Oh, where? Who? What? Why? Who's that? That's a Mercedes. That's Russell. Unlucky, mate.
Okay, clear.
Trumpet boy. Oh, why am I going off there so much? At least my exit from this corner seems much better than the medium runners. Look at that. Well then. Could have a go at Behrman into the final corner. Car still feels pretty awful, but it's not bad. Oh, never mind, it is bad. It's no, actually no, that was me. That was me being crap. That wasn't the car. That was me. Why are they so quick in a straight line? Stay away from me. No racing line, I've improved a lot. I have, Billy, yeah. It's been tough, but so far I think I'd say it's worth it. It's hard, I haven't really fully decided yet, but it seems pretty good. Last hurdle was ABS, but unfortunately that's just not been well, unfortunately for people that hate using ABS, that is a hurdle I simply can't jump over. And I don't care, so I'm good. Whoa, big slide for Lindblad. Might be able to go for a move on the exit of the corner here. If I get the exit, that is, which I do. He's had a pretty good one as well, though, to be fair to him. Quite annoying, really. There's quite a large gap between Behrman and the car ahead, so this is actually, to be fair, I'm P13, so I'm basically where I started. And I've been on quite the journey so far this race, considering I was down to 20th at one point. Why are you so quick? Oh, he's going to blow on the grass. Around the outside of the road. That's not erosion. That's 130. Oh, I've gone off. Yeah. Racecraft has been shocking so far this race. Usually I'm quite a prolific overtaker, but no. No DRS though, this could be it. Go on. Oh! Sweep around. There you go, finally got it done. Should have done it round 130R, and unfortunately I can't drive properly. Oh, good. I would like to stay in Behrman's DRS, but he seems pretty lively, so that might be quite difficult. Must catch Behrman. Go. That's lovely. Go on in. Yeah, done it. And I've dropped Lindblad. That's ideal. Oliver! Billy Bottas is coming. I forgot to upshift. No, come back, Oliver. No, you can't do this. Stop this at once. Way! Big slide for Ollie. Way! Kick that arse out. Have a little drift. It's good fun. Apart from the fact it ruins your tyres and slows you down. First time to see you for ages. It has been a while, and I do remember you. It has been a very long time. Alright, good bit of DRS. I like it. Would like to just chill down for a few laps, because I've been going mad trying to catch people this whole time. I do think P11 is the maximum. Maybe with a retirement we could somehow slip into the top 10, but I don't know, it could be a bit on the tricky side. I think the medium stint's going to be what's going to cost me, because obviously the hard stint I'm cooking right now. I'm catching Bearman, everything's great. It's just as soon as I get onto the mediums, that's where it goes wrong, because me and the mediums, we just don't get on. That tyre just never works for me. The wear is also always just way too high. Alonso 3.2 up the road, so he's not pulling away, but we're not catching him either, to be fair. I haven't opened YouTube for months, really? I mean, even when I'm not streaming, I still watch the odd bit of YouTube. It's a good pastime. I'm a fan living in Korea. Wow! That is super cool. That's one of the coolest things I've heard. I love that. Shout out to you. Is there a little Oliver Bearman move? No, that's for sure. Went for the Canada Grand Prix. Yeah. F1 doesn't really feel real right now with the gaps between races. I mean, there was a month between Japan and Miami, 3 weeks between Miami and Canada, 2 weeks between Canada and Monaco. Just feels like F1 isn't really a thing right now. But I'll be locked in. I'll probably be doing watch-alongs of it. Isn't it a sprint weekend as well? Am I making that up? Try finding a job but wouldn't accept me since I'm not 18. That kind of makes sense. Depends what job though. I mean, because my job is technically, well, it's self-employed. I mean, I've been working as a graphic designer since I was 15. Because, well, at the end of the day, it's just, you know, it's just because people come to me and that. I suppose, I don't know. I suppose most jobs you kind of need to be 18. I don't know. Yeah, it depends what. Gonna get a shout out? Why not? Shout out Charlie. Well done. That's the best exit I've had for a while. This should be the move on Bearman. Come on, get him.
Approaching the pit window, and you're
yes, we've got him. Round the outside of Ollie. See you later, son. Boom! And up we go into the points. I mean, Alonso pitted, so I am virtually P11 still, but yeah, decent. I know Alonso's who pitted? Oh, I don't know. Someone ahead of me pitted though. I know that for sure. Now, can I drop Bearman is the question. That would be a real lovely benefit to my race if I can do so, and I have. Hi, Ollie. And also, because Alonso's on the aging dead soft tyres, I'm catching at a ridiculous rate. This is absurd. Now, this is my weakest part of the track, so I might concede to Bearman again, but I don't know. It was a decent run until then.
Condition still looking good.
1.2. Right, Harry. If I didn't get accepted in college, I'll start a job next month because I mate, I'll fair play. You've got it all figured out, it seems. I don't. I just kind of go with the flow. Right, Alonso pits. Behrman's found his way back into DRS. Oh, now man, he pits as well. 5-second penalty for Ocon. Oh, what a surprise. You know what I mean? Like, we know, I mean, it's almost guaranteed. What a surprise. Ocon with a penalty. He is just an absolute numpty, isn't he? Always picking up penalties, this lad. At least it isn't 10 seconds, I suppose. He probably did nothing wrong either, let's be honest. They just gave it to him for a laugh. I don't remember what lap I'm pitting, but I'm really not sure about this medium to medium strategy. There is a world where I just go medium or hard medium until the end and just do that. I mean, my tyres are good, but like, how good are they going to be by the end? Let me have a look. They're currently 30. I'm pitting next lap. I reckon I could do I reckon I could actually do a one-stopper. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to take a risk. I mean, I'm already outside of the points. I know I'm currently 9th, but when everyone pits, I'll be 11th again. I think I'd take the risk. I think I'm going to stay out until probably lap, like... I'm going to have to stay out to about lap 18 if I want to make my mediums actually get to the end with reasonable pace. I mean, my hard tyres, I'm only 7/10 off my best lap. I'm still lapping in the mid-30s. It's not bad. Oh, thanks, North. I appreciate that. Oh, never mind. I'm shit game. No, I'm not great. I'm awful. No, I lied. Lie to your face. I'm terrible. I mean, can the AI, who are, if they're two-stopping, make up 20 seconds in 6 laps on me? I'm going to confidently say no. I mean, the fact that Antonelli hasn't pitted yet makes me think he's also one-stopping, so yeah, that's the idea. Whee! Whoa! Much worse lap this time around, but it's alright. Love the commentary, keep it going. I'll try my best, mate. How do I even plan tyre stop and predict where I land at? I basically just drive until my tyres are going to fall off, and I think, yeah, I should probably pit now. That's bad. That's literally it. I mean, in terms of knowing where I'm going to come out, I know I was 11th before everyone pitted. So obviously, most likely when I pit, I'll be 11th again. I also might not be. I also might, you know, go up or down a bit. I have no idea, really. I mean, when I used to play F1 Manager, people, like, you know, obviously you're supposed to be all smart and clever with a strategy. I used to just let my drivers race until their tyres are dead, pit them. That's it. Not much thought goes into it, to be honest. Can't seem to get turn 1 right. It's alright though. I mean, realistically, the people that are just pitting now, they're going to have to be lapping in the 31s if they want to, like, catch me if I stick to a one-stopper. I don't think they're going to be doing 31s. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, actually. That could actually be possible. Fastest lap overall.
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:30.8.
Okay, yeah, they definitely can. I was lying. I made that up. That's what you call a lie. Ugh. Bleeding nose. Right, Nut Night Hunting Gamer. I mean, I'm still pulling away from Antonelli, so that's obviously a good thing. Front runners now pitting, including the Ocon with the penalty, which is what you love to see. They're going for hard tyres, so are definitely one-stopping. Now, I do plan to pit on lap 18, although 9 laps on the mediums is going to be pretty tough. I won't lie.
Okay, so Tim is coming in for his stop now.
Oh, potentially a yellow flag. If there's a safety car, I'm getting straight in there. That'd be unreal. No, there ain't a yellow flag. They just wanted to flash a green flag just for the fun of it, to test if it was working, you know? That's all. Yeah, they actually did. Fair play. Just felt like showing a green flag, just to let us all know, you know, it's still all clear, don't worry. Nice. Alright, hang on, let me sort out this nose again, because, oh, jeez Louise. I wish I could just have a new nose, like, genuinely. For some reason, if I, like, speak like I am now, like, loud, like streaming voice for like more than an hour, I get a runny nose. Predictions for Canada Grand Prix, I think Lando dominates. And then I think he's followed by Russell, and then Hamilton on the podium. I think Russell gets pole, and I think Perez scores points for Cadillac. Isaac Hadjar, 10-second penalty. Now that is interesting. I probably won't finish anywhere near 10 seconds with him. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's already pitted and he's already 10 seconds ahead. So, not ideal. Actually, I don't know, he might not have. Oh, don't want to go over there, Derek. That's not my name, by the way. I just like the name Derek. It's funny. Yeah, there is going to be a 10-second penalty for Ocon. Got to have that in there. Currently on a 5. I wonder if he'll get a track limits and make it 10. I mean, I'm still lapping in the, like, 33s, like, I don't know, 34s. It's not good, but it ain't bad. Still targeting lap 18. Hadjar is now pitting, actually. Okay. I might pit this lap, actually, and then try and somehow get within 10 seconds of him. Although he is going to get a crazy undercut on me. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. I mean, these tyres are, like, dead is an understatement. Although, actually, to be fair, generally, the car isn't bad. It's just, compared to a fresh set of mediums, or a fresh set of hards, probably in Hadjar's case, they're going to cook. I hit 4K now, I did, but yeah. I think it was a few weeks ago now, but yeah. Unreal when you think about it. I was uploading videos every single day from 2023 until 2025, so 2 years, and I gained, I think 400 subscribers. Started streaming in September last year, and now look at it, it's a bit mad. Right, it's time to make our pit stop. Very nice stint on the hard tyre. I like it, genuinely quite good. Make our way in. Pit first. Now, Hajar is going to be ahead of me, probably by some margin. I don't know. I have no idea. He has got a 10-second penalty, so obviously trying to catch him would be ideal. Ocon has a 5-second penalty as well, but he's going to be miles ahead of me. So I don't know about that. We'll just have to see what happens. Honestly, I think points is going to be quite tricky. Hang on. Oh, Hajar served his penalty, so he's just ahead of me on track now. Okay, that's not even works out for me. Cool. I'm 11th right now. Gasly's right behind me, but I'm on brand new medium, so I should be able to clear away from him. So basically now it's try and catch Hajar or Ocon, or well, Behrman rather, on the soft tyre to score a point. That is essentially what's on stake right now. I can snore a bit of steak, jeez Louise. But also you have to be quite careful as well, because the medium tyres are going to be absolutely shredded by the time we get to lap sort of 25. I might have to play the long game and just save my tyres and then just hope I've got enough at the end to catch Behrman. Hopefully I get a good weekend. Me too. I do like Ferrari a lot. I'd like Hamilton to win a race this year. That'd be amazing. He's not particularly one of my favourite drivers. I just think it'd be quite a cool occasion. Getting a win for Ferrari would be decent.
No need to worry about the tyre conditions for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh, okay. I just the whole position then. Oh, I'm chilling. Hajar overtakes Behrman. Decent move around the outside of turn 1. And he's already 2.5 seconds up the road. Blood is flying away. Behrman right in front now. He seems to be really slow on them softs. Like, really slow. Oh yeah, I saw that Hamilton rumour about him retiring. I think that's a load of bollocks, to be honest. They're just making stuff up because of the big breaks we're having between races. Come on, Behrman, I want to get past you quick. Nice pit. Oh, bye, Behrman. This is working out lovely for me. So I'm now P9 on track. The closest rival to me is going to be Gaza, and he's on hard tyres, which he might catch up to me at the end, but right now I will have a very clear pace advantage. Oh, how lovely. So after qualifying 12th, and that being basically the maximum, and then falling to 20th after lap 1, and then climbing back up to 12th, there is now a decent chance that I'm going to finish within the points, which is just excellent news. Bleeding. Why does that keep happening today? I tell you what, these tech problems, jeez Louise, has been battering me. Seven laps remaining now. The racing today has definitely been quite long. And I'm feeling very fatigued, but Melbourne was a great race, finishing 6th. This has been a great race so far. Red flag, lots of action. And so far, it's looking like we're going to get a P9 finish. I mean, Gasly is at best matching me. I'm matching Hajar as well, so we're all kind of equilateral at this current minute. Of course, the one thing I'm worried about is when these mediums start to die off, which is going to happen in about 2 to 3 laps time. Am I going to be able to hold off Gasly when that time comes? I'm hoping I can just build a gap that's big enough, so that even if he does start catching, it's just, you know, not enough. You know, Hamilton retiring is definitely just clickbait because there's, like, nothing to talk about. I think retiring after just 2 years with Ferrari is a bit dumb. Because, like, he was never going to win the world title there. I mean, he probably didn't know that, but everyone else knew that. He's just there for the bag. It was WEC or 20? I don't know. I'll be honest, mate. I just can't get invested into anything that isn't F1. Which I know sounds a bit like... I'm not sure what the word is, but yeah. I've tried watching like GT and Le Mans and WEC and pretty much every other motorsport. Even other formulas like IndyCar and Super Formula and even Formula 2. I just can't get into them. I mean, I suppose I can. I can watch them. I'll have them in the background, and I'll like watch it. But I wouldn't be sat there like edge of my seat like I am with F1. I feel like he's getting that 8th title. Oh no, he won't. I mean, he's not getting at Ferrari because I think it's either Ferrari don't win or Leclerc wins. I don't think Hamilton will beat Leclerc. And yeah. I mean, obviously you'd probably say 2021 he should have won, but because I wanted him to lose so bad and I wanted Max to win so bad, I'm not really too bothered that what happened. I won't lie. Sounds a bit cruel, but that's what I think. I'm happy that happened because I wanted Max to win more than anything else. So there you go. Crazy that was like nearly 5 years ago now. I mean, I remember that like it was 2 months ago. Yeah, I mean, age, I feel like age doesn't matter nearly as much as people think it does. I mean, Alonso's in his 40s, Hamilton's in his 40s. They're like some of the best drivers on the grid still, but opportunities are going to be quite slim at that age. I mean, you're not going to see a Mercedes or you're not going to see like a Red Bull or McLaren come knocking by to side him at that age, you know? I mean, I feel like the only reason Ferrari sided him was because of like who he is. Obviously because of the driver as well, but I mean the popularity that they both get off that. I mean, I think Sainz has done a better job than Hamilton so far. That could change, obviously. I'm so good, thanks, mate. I try my best. But yeah, decent gap on Gasly right now, so even when my mediums do fall off, I should have the margin. The margin. The margin. Alonso's still sandbagging, I think he is. He's going to turn up to Canada and win by 46 minutes, I just have a feeling. How did that all happen, though? I mean, you think... From what I remember, Aston looked quite good in the pre-season testing. They turned up to the first race, and it was, like, rumoured they weren't even going to take part. Also, do you remember Williams? Williams didn't even turn up to the pre-season test in Barcelona because their car was so overweight. Oh, yeah, I'm not good, mate. I'm awful. Anyway, yeah. And now look at Williams. They've scored double points in Miami. Crazy progression, to be fair. It's going to be generational when Cadillac score their first points. It better be Checo Perez as well. Pretty quiet back end of this race, but we have 3 and a bit laps remaining. We are still chilling in P9 despite that little mistake I've made. I'm still running strong. I mean, I have to lose a second of lap to Gasly now if I want to lose the P9. I'm a bit confused how I'm in P9, to be honest. I don't really know how I got here. I mean, I was 20th at one point. How have I ended up 9th? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's important to know as well that Hajar has just overtaken Sainz. He is flying in this career mode so far. I mean, he is only 7th, but still. I wonder if there's a world where I can catch Sainz on the old hards. Probably not. I think that's just Hajar being lightning quick. Who's winning currently? It's a McLaren 1-2 and a Ferrari 3 and 4. Max Verstappen, who started on pole, nowhere to be seen. In fact, he's literally nowhere. Is he winning by that much, or is he in, like, last? There is a Red Bull just kind of on its own in the middle of nowhere. So he's either first by a mile or last by a mile. I can't tell. I've got the V10 sound. It's a mod. It is indeed, mate. It's in my description. You can download it. Fair play for realising it's a V10 as well. My favourite streamers to watch? Oh, thanks, mate. I'll definitely try and be live a bit more often from this point onwards. I mean, we've got the Cadillac Grand Prix weekend coming up. I'll be live watching quali in the race. I probably won't watch practice because even as an F1 fan like myself, who loves statistics and data, practice isn't boring to watch. It's boring to try and commentate over, you know? Just sat there like, oh, Ocon's just set a new personal best. Wow. Well, I'm catching Sainz, but obviously just nowhere near enough. Still, though, I'm over the moon with a points finish. I mean, the fact I'm scoring a points finish at a track like this, which isn't really suited to me, is quite good. Started 12th, thought 12th was going to be my maximum. Dropped down to 20th after an awful start, got a red flag. Somehow now 9th. I do need to actually look at the replay and work out how I am 9th. I don't understand. I didn't really overtake anyone. I've just appeared in 9th. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just confused, to be honest. Cheers anytime, mate. I always fell asleep in practice because it's so boring and people glazing whoever gets P1. I don't think I get that bored, but I just mean, like, commentating it. I can't stream it and be, like, excited. Obviously, qualifying in the race, it comes alive a little bit, you know? Alright then, the final lap of the Japanese Grand Prix, and what, again, it's been a bit of a, not a dull race, but one of those where the opening few laps was quite good, and then for the last sort of 15 laps, it's just kind of been a nothing burger. Like, nothing's really happened. Not that I'm complaining about that, sometimes that's just how it goes, and obviously it's resulting in me getting a points finish, which is just immaculate. I mean, you've got to keep in mind, this is a brand new My Team car with the worst of the worst. This is the worst car you can have in the game. So the fact that on MKII, I'm going to put in a P6 and then a P9 finish, 10 points in 2 rounds with this car, Just think of what we're going to achieve when the car becomes a midfielder. It's very exciting stuff. Max Verstappen wins the race, so he was actually winning by about 5 years. Makes sense. It is Max Verstappen after all. He loves this place. He won it 4 years in a row after all. 22, 3, 4 and 5. That 25 performance was something else from Verstappen. My goodness. I remember it fondly. I'll tell you what, if there was 1 or 2 laps left, I might have actually got signs. 1.5 seconds now. I am catching by a second a lap now, but oh well. It's going to be a P9 finish. Gained 3 places from where I started, despite dropping to 20th after lap 1. And I am over the moon with that. What a performance from Valtteri Bottas. Ocon with a foot. Wait! Go! No!
And that's the end of the race.
I forgot about that. Ocon had a 5-second penalty. I was only half a second off beating him. You bastard. And we get driver of the day. Decent. Oh, the 5-second penalty for Ocon. Almost got him. Unlucky. Remember last week with Danny Rick at Silverstone, I was going to pit, but I was 20 over the speed limit. Oh, I remember that. I was so confident that the game had robbed me. I looked, I was like 15 miles over the speed limit. So yeah, that was tough. Well done, Max. That was absolute dominance. I want to see the winning margin.
Well, it was an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action
fast.
Very soon.
You don't typically see that kind of gap from an AI in a 50% race. Blood was 2 seconds a lap. No, not that much, but still. Over a second a lap quicker than anyone else. Also, shout out Hamilton. 13th to 5th. And look at that. Half a second between me nicking the 8th off Ocon. Sainz managed to get it as well. You bastard. I'm still happy with a 9th, like I said. To finish 9th. Also, Gasly 19th to 10th. Tim Tramnitz finished. He doesn't finish last. What a drive. You know what? Driver of the day has to go to Tim Tramnitz. The fact he hasn't finished last is a Christmas miracle. He finishes a 10th ahead of Gabriel Bortoleto. They must have actually come across the line together. Where is he? There he is. Look at that. There he is. That is not a 10th of a second. You are... that's not the final lap. That's why. What a time to be alive for Tim Tramnitz. He doesn't finish last. Right, I need to see. How did I finish 9th? Because this was the story of my race. It was quite exhilarating. So, we start the race. We make our way through time. What a start, by the way. Look at these two. Bevan and Hulkenberg. Oh, not Bevan and Hulkenberg. Bevan and Alonso. Gone. And then I try and go round the outside of Sainz and Hulkenberg. I get on the curb. I get stuck on the curb. Alonso goes through, and then I go around this corner, and then I cut Hamilton. There is not room there, boss. He's half on the grass. I don't think that's my fault, really. I think that's more 50-50. I thought that was all me originally, but no, that's like a 50-50, or at least that's more Hamilton's fault. You are not trying to fit a car through there. Oh well, anyway. So I spun. Ended up in 20th. 19th, 15th, 14th, 13th. So I was 11th after overtaking... I'm so confused how I'm... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. But the result is I finished 9th, right? Driver standings then. It's going to see Max retain his lead with 40 points. Actually, no, he takes the lead over Leclerc. Leclerc finished what? 4th? Yeah, not good. So Max takes the championship lead off Charlie. Only 4 points between the top 3. We're on 10 points. P7 in the Constructors is going to be BMW sitting in 4th still. Williams go ahead of Mercedes because of a George Russell DNF and Antonelli no points, or I think... Excuse me, he might have got 1 point. No. Antonelli, double DNF. That is sad. But also really funny. So we're still 4th, which is crazy for BMW. And there you have it. No, what have I done? End the recording, so I can edit that later into a YouTube video. Nice. I mean, my expectation, really, Melbourne, maybe Q3, ended up finishing 6th. Japan, maybe Q2, ended up scoring points. So I've smashed my expectations in both races. I'm over the moon with that. I'm really happy with that. Now then, let's get things ready for the next race before we head off. No? What are we going about? I don't know. New upgrade for me as well. And there's a little reminder of the R&D, by the way. Look how far behind we are. The fact that I've got 2 points finishes today is egregious. But I should not be beating these cars. You gotta think, in the Melbourne race, I beat a Ferrari and a Mercedes. Japan, I mean, I didn't really beat anyone. I beat an Alpine. Wow. But yeah, still. Alright, research. We've got a lot of resource points to spend. Big old 2k. Monocoque structure, and we get some secondary wing flaps. Lovely stuff. Development, we have got some aero going. Let's get one of each so I can put them on my car. Chassis, we've got the cable assembly, which is going to be new for me. And the powertrain as well. We can also just about afford a facility upgrade for the personnel. Pit crew training. Lovely. I forgot about sponsors. I should probably put those on. How do I do that? Oh. What's happening? I don't know. There you go. Customization. Teammate race gear car. It's not how you do it. How do I put sponsor stickers on? I don't remember. Finances. No. Title sponsor. No. I don't remember. I'll just leave. I can't be bothered. I'll be honest. Long day. Ooh, research complete for tyre blankets. Early talks for tram knits. I'll delay the meeting for now because, to be honest, obviously I don't want him in the team. He's a rookie. He's crap.
Hey, Chief.
But who do we get to replace him? I don't want to spend all my money on that. No, I don't want a celebrity visit. That is pointless. Thank you. And of course, I do need to get the funding to retain Bottas as well, because I do realistically want to drive as Bottas for at least a while, maybe forever, who knows.
Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.
To be honest, I don't like how you can't have a custom driver anymore. I feel like you should be able to have both. Have a custom driver and, if you want to have a full, like, a actual driver, you know?
Revenue will generate. Plus, it's an opportunity to tweak our car livery.
Anissa, I know how the game works. Don't worry, love. I've played these games before. Alright, we're locked.
Under customization in the corporate facility.
But look how much we're improving. Look at all the upgrades we got going. This is electric. And we can get another one of these. We're going to go for... I don't really need breakthrough. What do you do? Yeah, go on and get that. And then... that. Cool. So there's a lot of menus in this game now, and to be honest, most of them don't mean anything to me. Sure. Get that. Great! Excuse me. There's even more. Jeez Louise, look at all that stuff. Hang on. No, stop. 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 Please, stop advancing. Stop. Oh, long day.
Hey,
I guess
Chief,
hang
got
on.
multiple parts out
Wait,
of research.
there we go. Right, go to meeting. We should probably meet up with Bottas. I do want to keep him. 15 million, that's quite a lot. Scored 25 constructors points. We're already almost half the way there. So, That's quite a high expectation, but I reckon we might be able to scrape that. Nice trim, mate.
Things are progressing well. We've got...
Okay. Oh, we are cooking. Get another chassis upgrade going. And then development. We have got secondary wing flap. Might as well get 2 of them going. Chassis, we have got the cable assembly. We have also got 2 new bits. Tire blankets can go. Powertrain, pistons failed. All good, get some more pistons going. We also now have loads of new upgrades, which is going to bring us not even remotely closer to VCARB. That's tough. Unlucky, mate. 4 new upgrades. Doesn't make a difference. Decent. And that is going to be all we're going to fit in until Imola. Well, what a stream that was. We started off the day by watching the F1 2026 trailer. It was very good. And then we headed into some BMW My Team. Some really good racing. First 2 rounds of the season. Now, whenever I'm next live, I'm probably going to be returning to the Daniel Ricciardo driver career and then start doing one or the other, like alternate them. Because now I've got the calendar a bit spread out. I'm not always doing the same Grand Prix. I need to learn Singapore without the racing line. So, I can't actually stream that until I do that. So, until then, that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for tuning in today and watching me. It's very, very cool. And, well, where's my ending thing? There it is. Yeah. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your Wednesdays. And we'll go from there. See you a lot in our next stream. Goodbye. Adios. Konnichiwa. I don't know goodbye in other languages, so there you go. Unlucky. GG's. Well done. See you a lot later. Peace.